What's cracking? What's cracking? It's the Smokeout Hour, 8:20. Shit, man, fucking. I know. I thought I was gonna be really late, like usual, but we here, dog. And
Hey,
with me, you know what I mean. We got one, 2/3 of Raider Nation live right here, man. Let's get it go. Let's get it cracking. Fuck it. What's cracking, Gravy?
what's up, Gabe? How's your day today,
Chilling.
man?
Oh, fucking tough, man. I'm back. I'm doing the fucking construction shit again, dog. So like.
Oh,
Yeah, so it's I don't know, man. My back feels good, man. I was fucking carrying some shit today. I carried some shit yesterday and the day before, and I thought by today I'll be probably fucking hurting, but hey, feel good, man. And fucking I think it's all this
that's
Raider
good.
fucking excitement's got me feeling good. All the Raider excitement got me feeling good. Hey, and before anything, we got a new member. You know what I mean of the Mary Jane. You know what I mean the Mary Jane fucking. We got Mr. Took Your Soul. You know what I mean? We got a new member, Mr. Took Your Soul. Thank you, dog. Thank you, thank you.
Let it
You know
go,
what I mean?
bro. Let it
Be
go,
part of the
bro.
level for sure, man. For sure. Hell yeah. Oh shit, man. Let's see who's up in here so far. We got Steve the Luna. We got Robert Pena. What's cracking, man? We got Raider Paul. What up, Raider Paul? We got Vic Sacramento. Yes, sir. Shit. We got who else? So Mr. Took Your Soul for sure. Yeah, Mr. Took Your Soul, the new member. You know what I mean? The new member, George Martinez. What's cracking, man? I haven't seen your name in the chat too much, but hey, fucking hey, welcome. You know what I mean? If it's your first time or whatever, don't let it be your last. You know what I mean? We got Raider fucking content here. We gonna talk some shit. We gonna smoke out. You know what I mean? For sure. Memo Raider. We got Memo Raider in the building. Yes, sir. You back, man. So I guess you must have liked the channel or something like that. Thank you, man. Thank you.
Let
Much
it go,
appreciated.
man.
Coming back for sure, man. Hell yeah, bearded Raider. Yes, sir. Johnny Kicknuts. Johnny Kicknuts. What's up? Yo, wale. Yo, wale, say.
Hey,
It's
yeah.
cracking, man. We got Raider Way in the building. Yes, sir. The Raider Room. Yes, sir. If you guys haven't followed him, go follow him, dog. He's dropping always some shit. He's always dropping, little shit. He keeps everybody up to date in the nation. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's a good page to follow right there. The Raider Room. Yes, sir. Freddie Chavez. Yes, sir. Vic. And yeah, man. So I mean, all eyes on G in the building. Alfredo in the building. Hey man, hey, much respect, man. Much respect to you guys. Thank you guys for being here. The smoke out hour. And before anything, let me take a rip. You know what I mean? Because this is the smoke out hour. I don't want people to be like, the fuck? You just talking. You ain't smoking. So
Talking all that shit.
take a rip.
Talking all that Raider
Head,
gang.
head first.
Alfredo, what's up,
I need
man?
to get the I need to get the bong ready.
See you, Raider. What's up, man? Welcome to Raider Nation Live crew.
Yes,
What's up
sir.
to
Yes,
all of us,
sir.
man? Me, Raider Gabe, Dirty Low.
But yeah, man. Hey, so we got
Good.
some news in the nation, man. We got I know there was not in the nation, but around the league, you know what I mean, but which can pertain to the Raiders, you know what I mean? We got things like we have fucking Russell Wilson being released. I know a lot of people there's people who are on that boat. There's people who are not. There's people who are totally off that boat who think that he's past his what I mean, he ain't the same guy, and they just don't think that he's gonna fit in this locker room, which I have mentioned before about that. You know what I mean? I thought that's to me that's the biggest that would probably be the biggest like question mark for him. You know what I mean? I think because he's just I don't know if he can be in this locker room, bro. Like I mean, I know any player could just be in any locker room because it's football at the end of the day, but it's just everything that's came along with it, like just the news around the league, and you know how these young kids are nowadays, bro. And it sucks because I mean, us old school guys, we want to be like, fuck them young motherfuckers. Then if they fucking think like that, you know what I mean? Like, but it's how it's going. Like it can mess with the fucking young guys nowadays fucking mind. You know what I mean? Like if they don't find something like that they like, you know what I mean, or something like that, they'll make a fucking fuss or shit about it. They'll start posting it on fucking social media and like doing little shit on Twitter or X, whatever the fuck you want to call it. It's just I don't know if he'll fit in this locker room for sure, bro. And with this chemistry that we've kind of been pushing this whole offseason, that I mean I think that's the thing that's going to help us get back to the Raiders. You know what I mean? The Raiders of old. You know what I mean? But I don't know, man. I think Russ, man, is just I there's like a pros and cons for sure, man. I think you just gotta weigh out like we gotta just look at it, kind of actually like really analyze it, dog, and really look at it, the pros and cons. You know what I mean? What is the pros? We'll throw out some pros right
Well,
now. Okay.
you said the right thing, Gabe. You said the all this negativity and all this bullshit was being talked about Russell when they was what 1-5, 1-6. I didn't
Yeah.
hear none of that when they went on a 6-game winning streak. I didn't hear
I know,
none
man. It's
Russell this and that out of a 6-game winning streak. And then they lost a game. And then when they dropped 70,
on them, yeah.
really heard all
I
the
mean,
shit
but
really come out.
that wasn't like, I mean, it was 70, but that was the defense too. You know what I mean? The defense was giving them
Right?
fucking left and right fucking touchdowns to fucking, those dudes. So it's like, like shit. I mean, I know the 70 was there, but I mean, he did beat the Chiefs. I mean, I know he only had he had very minimal passing yards, I would say. You know what I mean? I would say like is one of his lower output in passing yards for his career, but as efficiency, you know what I mean? Like if you look at a certain point in this year, like I know he's not compared to him in the sense of like, you know what I mean, just taking over a game and shit like that type of way. But him and literally and Mahomes had the the fucking identical numbers in touchdowns to interception ratio. You know what I mean? And that's a big thing, you know what I mean? Because that means he's at least taking care of the ball somewhat, you know what I mean? And he's not at least not making the throw, making not the bad throws, but then again too, like what is the biggest thing to me is the fucking the locker room, bro. Like can he fit in here? Can he fit in here? Can he throw away that shit? Can his chip on his shoulder, change his attitude to where guys will be like, hey, you know what? He looks like he's down. He look like he's down to play, or he look like he's fucking, ready to turn a page or something like that, and not be such a, well, I don't know, whatever you want to call it. You know what I mean? Just fucking, it's just because that shit in Denver, man, when he got signed, and I mean, then again, too, you got to blame the organization too. It's like you can't let players get away with that if you're gonna be talking shit about it after. You know what I mean? Like you can't let
It was
players
all
get away
hectic,
with.
bro.
Yeah, you can't
It
let the
was all
players get
hectic.
away with. The organization has to take, fucking, accountability for why the fuck did they give him an office? Why the fuck did they give him like his own parking spaces and like that? If the rest of the rest of the locker room was going to be, against it or whatever like that. You know what I mean? It's just like the organization has to take accountability for it too. You know what I mean? But it's just I think it's a character thing to me. Why I'm like it's the biggest question mark to me, but like not character as in, you know what I mean? He's a bad dude or shit like that. It's just, can he fit in with the guys that we have in the locker room now?
Well, you know, um, AP changed this whole group in 1 week. You know what I mean? So this dude comes in here, or if he does, I'm for
Nigga,
that.
Space Beast, like I said, look like you didn't invite Dirty Low Kidney Stoner.
Where's he at? He has to.
No, he's
Um,
here. He's late. Dog. I think he's matching me. I think he's
really
matching my
late, man.
lateness. I think he's matching my
He's
lateness.
doing a game. Yeah. But what makes you think that this dude can't roll up and AP says, "Hey, we don't take that shit around here. You with everybody else." You know what I mean? And then I'm pretty sure that that Russell Wilson would have agreed to that. You know,
Oh,
I'm pretty sure.
I mean, shit, man. It's just, I mean, I seen him on on what is it, the I Am Athlete shit with with Marshall. You know what I mean? Brandon Marshall. Don't like that dude anyway. I just it's even picking that podcast gives me fucking question marks.
Mhm.
Why would you go fucking do your fucking interview there with that dude? Like, you know what I mean? It's just I don't know. Even that gives me some question marks. But fuck, like I just think there's a plan, dog. I think there's a plan. I think that the Russell Wilson thing at the end of the day, to me is just gonna be smoke in the air. Like I think that there's something there, but I think at the end of the day, there's more motion in trying to do other things at that quarterback position. You know what I mean? Because it goes against to I think what AP was kind of like saying the other day. You know what I mean? Like we don't want to get a guy that's a band-aid for like we don't want to get no more band-aids at that position. You know what I mean? And I think as much as Russell Wilson, even if we were like the people that are on his side or whatever, like or the people that like are on that page or whatever, like that want him in this, like they still like at the end of the day, he's still an older quarterback who is probably going to come in for a year or two and is going to be a band-aid. You know what I mean? To be honest, it's going to be a band-aid. You know what I mean? Because yeah, he could probably get us to the playoffs. It's like, but you know what I mean? Like he's going to end up being a band-aid one way or another. You know what I mean? Because I think at the end of the day, he don't have that much more time left just because his attitude, I think, is he's the type of guy that I think he's not going to make it to 42 to retire. He's more of the dude that's like, I preaches that I want to stay healthy, for my second part of my life and type shit. That type of guy. He seems like that type of character guy, to where like he wants to probably finish his career at 35, 36. So I don't know, man. I as much as
What
I
is he?
think like
37? I think he's like 37 right now, isn't he?
oh shit, if he's
36.
37 already, then damn, bro, he's
I
he's
don't know
nearly
how
there.
old he is. Maybe
For
somebody
damn
in the
sure he's
chat can
nearly
look for.
there. You know what I mean? So it's like, ooh, can you? It's like it goes against literally to what AP said. You know what I mean? And as of now, I haven't seen AP as being like a liar or everything like that. Like, but then again, he can't play mind games with the rest of the league. But I don't know, man. I think that it's gonna at the end of the day, it's going to be smoke. I think it's just gonna be smoke.
Man, I heard the same thing, Gabe, about us going from what is it, 5 to 7?
7 for
Who's
Titans.
there? Who we looking at?
It all depends. I think it's the
We
biggest
ain't.
thing is I
We're not.
think to me
We're
is
not reaching. We're not reaching for
I even read
10x.
on the Chargers fucking their page, their like fan site, because I seen some shit when you just Google, like you just fucking like you just push pretty much search Raiders to do research and shit like that, and you get different blogs that pop up and shit like that, and one of them was the Chargers kind of they're happy that we got Telesco because they're sour basically, you know what I mean. But at the end of the day, you know what I mean, they are they're trying to push that the Raiders should trade up with them at 5 because they want to get somebody like a Brock Bowers anyway, which they think can be available like at 13, and they're saying like, but to me it's like it's very rare to trade in division, you know what I mean, in conference, and then let alone inside the division with like a hated rival, but then again you do have the ties with Telesco. So I don't know if you can pull that off, especially when they're trying to push for that trade. You know what I mean? And the Raiders are trying to push to move up. But the only thing is 5 or 7. Do any of those 3 quarterbacks make it that far? That's the biggest question. I mean, the 3 quarterbacks that we've been talking about all offseason, which I think you could cross off Caleb, which is leaves only 2 really, are Drake May and to me, you know what I mean, Jaden Daniels. If you're going that high, that's why. And I'm not saying that there's not more quarterbacks in this draft, like a Bo Nix, like a Penix, or you know what I mean, guys like that, JJ McCarthy, stuff like that. It's just I'm not saying that those are guys are not going to maybe not pan out or anything. I'm just saying that the first 3 guys, do they make it to 5? If that's your plan on going to go get one of those guys, do they even make it a 5, let alone 7?
Very rarely. Telesco might have some relationships. General managers relationships are different than coaches, so they always keep their business like and shit like that. But the coaches, they're the ones that have the animosity of an ass kicking or something like that. Scoring a touchdown when you're up by 25. They remember that shit. Nah, they go, hell no, I'm not gonna
35.
do. That was Russell Wilson's 35.
Yeah.
But maybe he might. maybe he might have a relationship still in San Diego that make me move down. Those guys are very smart dudes. Some of them do shit stupidly, but they're smart dudes. And then he might have some relationship. Maybe he knows that general manager there. Say, hey, let's make a deal. You want Harbaugh's guy, then he'll be there at 13. Give us that, and then it might not be as much. It might not. Maybe they might not ask for the world because from 3 to fucking 5, that's
Mhm.
only 2. So it's not going to be maybe a pick or two. Maybe you're not even dealing with 2026. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, because they were saying like in like even in their site or whatever like that, they're only expecting like next year's first pick, next year's first round for sure, and some other type of compensation in next year's draft
Hmm.
as well. They're not talking about
Yeah.
no players or anything like that. They're just talking about maybe it takes a first and a third. You know what I mean? Maybe you
Hmm.
can get it for a first and a third. You know what I mean? Which at that point, I'm not mad at it if you are gonna go get your guy.
Who's that guy? Is it a
That's the thing.
quarterback?
That's the question.
Is it a
Whew.
quarterback, or are they looking at one of these? You seen these offensive linemen, Gabe? Did you watch the combine with some of these offensive linemen, offensive tackles? He, that's mean, bro. I got my eye on a couple of these offensive linemen, these defensive tackles, a couple of these cornerbacks. We're looking at these websites that I'm doing mock drafts with, and then they're semi correct or whatever, but you know, shoot, some of these offensive linemen, man, are moving dudes right now. So if you got to reach to get one of the best ones out there that could solidify that right side, and then at 44, will and deal maybe get back in the first round or something, and then get your dude. Maybe it is a Penix. Penix looked good. Penix looked good in the combine. You're muted, Gabe. Gabe.
I said I'm starting to watch a little bit more film on Bulldog, and I don't know, man. I'm starting to like Bo Nix, bro.
He looked. I was impressed with him at the combine too. Did you? But a lot of people, a lot of Raider commentators, they're saying that he's an asshole, bro. They're saying that he's walking around like an asshole, which
Do
is
you want? I mean,
might be a
yeah,
might be a
that
good
might be
thing.
a good thing. You know what I mean? I
Yeah,
wasn't Gannon an asshole.
I think your quarterback should be an asshole.
I'm tired of fucking having a guy that's fucking going to go to the fucking, apologizing at
You
the
know,
fucking at the press conference after every fucking game. I'm
over
tired of
here
that
saying
shit.
I love you, I love you, I love you, I love him, I love this, I love the other quarterback on the other team.
I know
Fuck that.
people in the Raider Nation are tired of that shit too. Dog. I'm tired of that shit. I want my
Mm-hmm.
fucking quarterback to have almost the same type of attitude as AP.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like that type of shit. You know what I mean? Like I want a guy who's gonna go out there and fucking, strut his shit, dog. You know what I mean? Like fucking just walk that shit, talk that shit. You know what I mean? Let's do that
Look,
shit. Come on.
Penix
Smack that
Penix
shit.
didn't look. With them doctors, with those NFL team doctors, they said Penix has a clean bill of health, bro, and that was a good sign for me. Now my stock in Penix just moved up over Bo, and so he's like the out of those three, the fourth one to me that
Brandon
we
C
could
was
pick
praying,
up.
man.
And he has
Yeah.
a great arm. He has a great arm. He can make all the throws. He just moves a
Lou.
little. He just moves a little bit slower than everybody else, but it's
Is a
faster
salute.
than it's faster than what AOC does. You know what I mean? He's a fast dude, but he could get out of there. He could create his own space,
Yeah.
and he has the
A lot of
arm
these
to get
dudes that
to
are
the
in this
to the
draft.
game. Good arms,
A lot of these-
good arms,
Yeah.
all of them. Yeah.
The only thing is that we did see kind of notice the other day too is like where the release point of Penix.
He throws weird. Don't we
He
watching
throws
that?
like,
Remember we were watching that.
yeah, he doesn't throw over his helmet. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
and I mean that the only thing right there is like he's not a tall dude. So it's like most of those guys that have like kind of a success at that, with that type of maybe his type of game, dog. Like in the NFL, dog. I don't know, man. You know what I mean? Like
he
throws it like right here. Like throws it like right here. He's like letting go like right by his head. You know what I mean? Like, and I don't know, but then again too, like just watching I don't know, man. I would at this point. I know Penix beat Bo twice, but fuck, man. Like if so, between like I'm in for the chat. There's a question for the chat. If you had a choice to go Penix second round, or you know what I mean, Penix or Bo Nix, or first round JJ McCarthy, who are you guys going with? Are you going to waste a first round pick on JJ, or are you going to just wait to see if you can grab maybe a Penix or a Bo Nix in the second round?
Yeah, Gam
110.
Yeah, he has a good question there. The Washington offense is pro style offense. That defense that he played against with Michigan in the World Championship, that's a pro style defense. They lost the game, but I think he won't have any problems with that. As far as and you didn't see his deep balls. Besides that Joe Milton guy, you know, Penix was on point. That Joe Milton guy has the best arm, but that's it. He was throwing all over the place after that. But I think Penix, he's gonna be solid, man. And then he's ready, dude. He has the body, and you know he doesn't have to gain weight or lose weight or.
Oh, we got Low in the building. We got the trio here. The trio is in the house. What's cracking, Low? What's cracking, Low?
You gotta unmute yourself.
I can't hear you. Huh? I can read your lips. Tell me. Say it again. No, I can't hear you.
You see, he's over there talking shit.
Sorry.
He's talking shit about us, dude. He said what he really wanted to say on mute.
He said what he did. He said,
váyanse a la verga.
He said, váyanse a la verga, pinches putos. That's what he was saying.
Hey, cálmate, güey. Cálmate, güey. Hey.
Hey, now what the fuck are people doing with dually wheels on a fucking sedan in fucking Fresno?
Where the hell was that? Only in Fresno.
Fresno
only in Cowwa. Only the imagination of people in Cowwa.
You know what that's at? That's actually
in Lowe's Hood.
So no, you know what that's at? That's actually a pickup park.
Jensen.
Yeah, it's right here. Just right where you drive over my overpass, come into my neighborhood, whatever. There's a pickup part there, or some places call it pick and pull, or whatever the fuck. Or
Low lives at pickup part.
Yeah, I wasn't at pickup part. I just seen that shit. I was just like, let me send that shit. I was like, is that by my house? Yep, you never see my house from there. Shout out everybody. What's going on, everybody? Hopefully everyone's having a good one. Sorry, I was making my coffee.
In the building. Shout out to the 62 in the building. Hit them likes.
Yes, sir.
Someone in the chat said, "Where's Kidney Stone at?"
Kidney Stone? Damn, I'm Kidney Stone now.
He's like, I guess you guys didn't invite Dirty Little Kidney Stone.
Damn, Kidney Stone. Wow.
Don't give him any ideas, dude. That's next.
That's next. Let's go. DJ Kidney Stone. Stuck in urethra all night long.
Hey, dog, those are the fucking most painful shits ever. Fucking kidney stones ain't no joke. I'll tell you that.
Don't pass him. You start passing him.
Matter of fact, you met my homegirl that
I've had him one time in my life. That's it. That was a long time ago, but it hurt like a bitch. Yeah. What happened?
You met my homegirl, Nicole. Remember we went to the game? Was it Chargers game or the Rams game?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Nicole. She's like she's been dealing with that shit since I fucking known her since like fucking 11th grade. So them motherfuckers don't fuck around, bro.
It ain't no joke, bro.
I'm sure she's very happy you let everybody know that too.
Oh, nobody knows that, bro. Well, that's how I know about it.
Yeah,
I don't know why.
Come on, Michael. Joe Milton in the third. Come on, Mike. Come on, Mike.
Let's go, Milton. Let's fucking go.
Rattler got our arm. Ooh, look at this one. We the people. Rattler
Rick
got an
Oscar's
arm
Bo
and
Nix
can
is
move
not
in
better
the
than
pocket.
McCarthy.
Lo, what was
Okay.
his
What?
40 time again? What was his 40 time again, bro?
4.9. Was it faster than my
4.9.
40? No, was my 40 time faster?
Who was fucking 4.9?
4.9. Rattler.
Rattler, bro. That motherfucker moves faster than cement, dog.
I mean,
He ran a 4.95 fucking 40. And we the people said, we the people, you must have not been watching the combine at all,
Hey.
bro, because
hey, stop. Don't talk shit about 4.9, dog. I ran that shit in high school, dog. Don't fucking
That was
talk
in
shit
high
about
okay,
school,
you're
bro.
in high
You're a
school. This dude's a
linebacker.
senior in college.
Grown
bro.
ass
Go
Hey,
man.
that's when I was the fastest. That's when I was at my fastest.
Hey, that's fast for a Mexican, bro. Like, come on, bro. Short Mexican, short thick
Oh,
Mexican, bro.
shit.
That's fast, bro.
It's fucked up. It's making me feel bad right
Look,
now inside. I'm like,
I don't
damn,
know.
4.9
I'm just glad.
talking
I
about
guarantee
glad
you.
that
as
he
fast
did
as
that.
submit.
Hey, I guarantee you right now, bro. I guarantee you right now, no one in the fucking chat will turn around and can run fucking nothing under a 5.0, bro. Nothing.
Me.
There might
Okay.
be one person that might hit 5.
I think Loon can. I think Loon can because Loon, Loon.
Yeah, I can see Loon doing it if you put like
He
some
he
chicks
ran
at
away
the
from
end.
I heard him say he ran away from the cops before, and you got to have at least a good 4.7,
See,
4.8.
that's different. That's straightaway speed. Getting from the cops is hopping over fences, hitting the left,
Yeah.
juking. There's a difference. There's a difference. See, I can see
Yeah,
Loon
it's like
doing
the
shit like that.
it's like the
Look
decathlon.
at Loon. Look at Loon. He says $100 bet.
Oh, hey, bro. Hey, well, that's too rich for my blood. I'm out. I'm out.
Boy, you
I'm out.
better go to overtime right now, boy. You better be on overtime
Hey,
right
bro,
now.
I'm telling you, dog, like 4.9 in high school, to me, I was like, shit, dog, I thought it was fast. Dog. I was like, shit, yeah. Because I would like, I never broke. Only one time I broke fucking 5, dog. I was like 5.1, 5 flat, 5.1, 5.2.
Yeah.
Always that speed. I broke it one time, 4.9. So I'm always keeping that one. I'm always keeping that one.
Yeah.
Cool Cam say you can run a 4.2 going to the toilet.
Yeah. Gabe running 4.20. That's what it is. Hey, yeah. 4.2.
Shit, you got the cops behind me or a dog behind me? Maybe.
Yeah. There's a difference.
That's a different story.
There's incentives.
There's a difference. There's a difference.
Yeah.
He makes plays on game day. Not running no 4.95. He ain't gonna make no play.
Does he make fucking that though? Like
there's defensive linemen. There's defensive linemen that were 350 pounds. Dude running 4.7.
Yeah.
But those are the 1% of the 1%ers. Remember that. They're the 1% of the 1%ers.
Fucking Falco ran faster than that, bro.
Damn.
Sam Hartman ran far faster than that, bro. That's what
you know who barely ran that right now? You know who barely ran that right now at this age?
Who?
Because he didn't run that before. He never had ran that before. Tom Brady.
Wow.
Wait
a minute. So now Rattler's a new Brady?
No, did you see that commercial or whatever? Like, or not a commercial. He did that shit on like fucking social media where he like he ran his combine 40 again because he ran like a 5.1, 5.2 in the combine. So like he ran it again. Supposedly ran a 4.9. He ran it just recently.
He's still in shape.
But yeah,
that's the fastest he's ever ran.
It took him all these years. How long? What did he run initially?
5.1, 5.2.
5 something.
Yeah, that's crazy. Oh well.
There is no way in this day of age of football can you be a quarterback in the pros and run a 4.9 5.40.
Well, he's gonna be
no
one.
way. Well, he's gonna be sitting on the bench most of his life, most of his career.
Hey, so did Brady.
Yeah. And this is a big thing right here. You have the combine coming out, like you have the draft coming, and you have a fucking beer gut and shit like that, and you're going to the combine out of shape. Like that's not a good sign, bro. That's definitely not a good sign.
Nah. Look like a Sunday league player,
bro. This is your life. This is supposed to be your new like livelihood, bro. You're supposed and you're the type of guy. You're the guy that's like you had motion at this point. You had a little bit of motion because people started talking about him and that like he might go up higher than he's supposed to and shit like that. And he comes to the fucking draft like that. You know what I mean? To the combine like that. I mean, he comes to the combine like that. Like that shit shows you the mentality he has. That's one reason. Definitely, I'd take a chance on him.
That's kind of like
second guessing. I was second guessing what I was saying about the dude, man. I was, I heard all his name all the time. We the People, Raider Paul, all there talking about him. I was like, maybe I ought to check this dude out. I checked it out. All I said, all 3 numbers, 495. That's it.
Because that's a big thing, bro. Like you can't come in. This is your life now. I mean, you're about to go into the bed. Like, what do they say? This is gonna be the best day of your life. You know what I mean? Like, other than the birth of your kids, because they're gonna get drafted and shit like that. And this is part of that process. You know what I mean? To take it for granted like that, like you can't. I mean, he could have fucking ran a 4.6, 4.5, and made him his stock way go up. Yep. You know what I mean? He could have probably jumped into the second round.
4.8, 4.8, 4.7. You know what I mean? Even then, that's even good too.
Game speed.
I just don't like the.
Let's hope he gets in the game.
I have seen some of his. I have seen some of his film. He did make some plays. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna take that away from him. But going into the combine like that is not a good sign, bro. That's definitely not a good sign. That's one thing I look. Those things I look at those type of things. Like I'm always looking at body language, those type of things, like inside little things that you know what I mean, because the obvious is there. You know what I mean? Sometimes with these players, the obvious is there. So you gotta look like at other little things that they're fucking, like, oh shit, why the fuck is he even, this is a fucking important part. This is an important time of their life. Mm-hmm. They can't be fucking going into the fucking combine like that.
I don't think so neither. Like me personally, bro,
we the people give them chances.
Well, I mean, see, this is the thing. If we're gonna give people chances and shit like that, bro, like then what's the point of even doing this? Like we can't turn around and say, oh, he's game speed fast. Because then what is game speed? That we're almost falling into the lines like Caleb Williams. Oh, well, you guys seen 30 of my games. You need to see more. So it's like that entitlement type shit in a sense. You know what I mean?
That's different, though, bro.
Look, but okay, that's a little bit different. But think about it like this.
I think but Caleb though has like as much as I think it's prima donna and all of that shit. I do think so because I was on his side last year. Like I was on the Caleb Williams train, dog. But what as prima donna, he's a fucking prima donna and all that shit. But I do agree with Gravy that it is a little different because he has that ability to be like he can say those shit because he ain't dropping out of the top 3 no matter what. Like he knows that. I think he knows that. Like mentally, he knows that shit. So like he knows that he can say those type of shits in the combine, and it's not really gonna hurt him. It might even help him get to the point, get to the team where he actually wants to go. But
this
Rattler
is the mentality that I don't like.
Look, of course I don't like it. No. Yeah. I agree. I totally agree with you. I don't like it. I'm just saying that the difference in the player, like Rattler needs this shit to get himself some money, to get himself into like a better position, like a better pick, to where he's more secure in his at least in his first couple of years. You know what I mean? Because if you're taking in the 4th, 5th round, 3rd round, teams ain't gonna be shy to let you go after a year or two. You know what I mean? If they take a higher pick on you, a 2nd round pick, you're more secure. Like, of course, it's the NFL. Nobody's secure ever. But like when you're picking, you're taking that high. You've seen it even with the Raiders and other teams. Like they'll give them an extra year or 2 or shit like that. You know what I mean?
So this is the way I look at it, bro. Like we were talking a little bit about, I get him the extra, that time and stuff like that. So look, Rattler's he showed up, right? He showed up fat, whatever, went out, ran slow. Who gives a shit? Okay. Cool, right? But he showed up. It's part of the fucking process. Even the Jaden Daniels thing, well, I'm gonna have a pro day so everybody can come to me. No. If you're this is what I think the NFL should do, and there should be some kind of committee or some shit like that. If they're coming in, you're the top 100 players ranked.
Hey,
you perform.
I agree with that, but Jaden Daniels is the only exception because if
there's no exception.
If he's doing it to drop to the Raiders, fuck it.
No, but what I'm saying is, what I'm trying to get at though, is that Caleb Williams doesn't want to run because he's already proved himself. He hasn't proven shit. This is like going out with somebody and then you decide to get engaged with them, right? Then you get engaged with them and then you turn around and get married. And then once you get married, that's when you got to put in the work. Just getting to the marriage is the easy part. You see what I'm saying? Then you got to put in the work to make that shit long. But what I'm saying, it's a marriage and it's a business contract. You go from not doing this and be like, you know what, because I make money now and, because I'm the overall designated number 1, I don't need to go. Fuck that, bro. The top 100, even top 200 should be mandatory. And then if you're injured, then your stock drops. Because then why are you going to turn around and take away from the guys that are hungry for it, that'll do anything, that'll stay in shape during the offseason, coming into a professional fucking thing, to a professional fucking league? But then we're gonna sit there and just knock this guy, but knock this guy. It's like almost giving the rich, giving the richest more riches. The richer people more riches. You see what I'm saying?
The only reason I would say
it shouldn't be.
I want to agree with you. I want to agree with you. The only reason I would say like I wouldn't agree because I don't want to sound like a fucking. Because I know me myself. I've said it before. That's why I know that I would sound like a hypocrite because I would sound like I've said it before. Is like, why does the combine mean so much? Like, you know what I mean? To me, the years prior, I was the type of guy to be like, the combine shouldn't mean shit. You know what I mean? Because, like, you know what I mean? Yeah, obviously, you guys go out there and help their stock. But to me, it's more, I've always been, film guy, that type of guy, like to watch the film, to watch what they've done in games and shit like that. So that's the only reason I would say, like, I wouldn't agree because I would sound like a hypocrite. You know what I mean? Because I know I've said it before. That's the only reason I would probably like that. That's the only reason. But nowadays, though, the combine is important, dog. Especially at this point of their, you know what I mean. Especially when you're acting like like that. Like if you say, okay, I'm not gonna throw because I'm gonna throw at my pro day, I get that. You know what I mean. But if you're just gonna be like, I don't want to throw because they already seen my shit. Like I don't like that. That I don't like.
Well, but see, okay, so then it's kind of like moving the goalposts in a sense. Well, I can't make it because you've already seen my throws, but come see my pro day. No, this is a process to get to your job, bro. This is the 90 days getting into it. You work 60 days, 70 days. Now you got to work those last 20 days to fucking get your benefits, get all the shit, get your full pay, all that shit, right? This should be a part of the game or take it out. You see what I'm saying? Because now it's giving people choices. Oh, well, I don't want to, or I can't, or this, that, and third. No, either you fucking show up and show out or don't show up. Then somebody said right here it's going to drop their draft, right? Yeah, it's the biggest job interview of life. Rick says that. But then somebody said right here, they have everything to lose. That's what I want. As far as football is concerned, as far as the game is concerned, you want guys that are going to go out there and give it their fucking all. Not like, oh, come watch me because this, that, and the third.
The pro day, though, like as long as they do the pro day, I've never been against that. As long as they do the pro day and they run,
then there should be no combine.
Run at pro day.
I would rather have them do that now than realize it when they're pros already in game time.
Well, see, that's what I'm saying. So the at least top 100 should be mandatory to fucking participate.
That's basically what it is, Lo. That's basically what it is.
No, not the 100, the number one guy. So wait a minute. So now we're giving them privilege because he didn't even win a fucking bowl game.
Now, if they don't do both, if they don't do their pro day and the combine, that means that they're really just resting on their laurel type shit. Like their laurels, like what you say. You know what I mean? They're resting on their game tape and shit like that, which you can't really see if they've been doing any work in the off season or shit like that, or where their mind's at. You know what I mean? But as long as they do one, to me, I'm not against it. Like as long as they do one of the two, because both of them are like the same shit. You're gonna do the same things, you know what I mean? You're gonna do the same thing, and you just have a risk of getting yourself maybe injured or something like that. So I would do one. If it was me, if I was the top pick, me myself, like I'm doing only one. I'm gonna pick one, but I'm gonna do only one. And to me, like what I think all these guys are starting to do that more, like starting to go more towards their pro days and shit like that, because they're throwing to more of their receivers that they're familiar with. They're going to throw to.
So the guys that have more to win aren't throwing to their receivers, but then the guys that are already fucking up there get to pick who they want. That's bullshit. That's favoritism, bro. That is favoritism.
I feel you, but it's just
the coaches are gonna know that he ain't throwing the top notch receivers.
Okay, so wait a minute. So now we're moving the goalposts more. See what I'm saying?
Well, just work out. If you get invited to the combine,
that's gonna be your
with everybody that's
but at the end of the day, you want to see them in a setting. To me, I want to see them in a setting that they're going to be, like when they're on the team anyway. You know what I mean? When they're on a team, it's going to be more of a pro day type shit anyway, because they're going to be throwing to their receivers every day.
Okay,
you know what I mean? So
so
I don't know. Like that's why I don't really.
Goon's saying right here, the combine could also hurt them. Good, Because you know what? That'll peg. No, it'll peg them down a notch. Why? Why not?
Yeah.
Why are the fucking lower tier guys? You know what I'm saying? Having to do it with guys that they don't fucking know. So what? They can't see the flaws. They can't sit there and adjust. They can't do this. They have so many throws. They can't do certain things. But yet, when I'm sitting there, we're giving fucking shit to Rattler because he was at least there and he ran, right? But then Caleb Williams wasn't there because he's top notch. Even though Rattler is fucking like what 20th ranked or probably even more less than that. I'm just throwing it out there because I don't know his ranking. But what I'm saying is it's almost a privilege to be able to get into the NFL. So the top 100 should perform. No pro days, no nothing. Then everybody else can kind of just be there. You see what I'm saying? Like everybody else that's under the draft should be there. Like if it's gonna hurt them, bro, good. What, they can't handle the pressure? They can't handle throwing the fucking ball next to some fucking cones and having people watch them, but then they're going to turn around and say, "Go watch my tape."
I think
that's the whole point of having the combine. That's to make it uncomfortable.
But then certain players don't do it.
No, what I mean is like I would say this, you know, against that, like you can use that as a team. They can use that as okay. You don't want to use it. You don't want to use the combine.
You want to be a team player. There you go.
Cross them out. You cross them out. So that could be also like not even going to anything can hurt them going to the combine, not going to the combine, performing in the combine, any of that shit, because a team could be like, he didn't go to the combine, that hurts them. So they could be hurting themselves actually, you know what I mean, by not doing this in the combine. But that's what I mean. Like, that's why they do all of these things. So like they can, like teams could actually evaluate, okay, he don't think this is important, then you know what I mean? But there's other teams that are going to be like, you know what? Fuck it. You know what I mean? I seen your game tape. You know what I mean? Or I seen your pro day. You know what I mean? So I just think it's, at the end of the day, it's just, they got a lot of, all these dudes got a bunch. Like, I'm not even going to fucking like sit there and even imagine how much, dog, because they got like hundreds of people in their ears. They got hundreds of people in their ears, like telling them, giving them different advice every day, what to do, how to do it, how to go by it. You know what I mean? They got their agents, you know what I mean? Fucking saying you can't do this type shit, you know what I mean? Because this can hurt your stock. So that's like, at the end of the day, it's an agent type thing. League. This part of the process, dog. It's all like ran by pretty much agents and people who are advising.
Agents there, they're probably players, dude. Okay, more agents there.
Then if that's the case, then there should be no combine, because there should be no combine, and then they should all have their own. You know, their own pro days, whatever. We
said that Sunday. We said that Sunday.
Right.
Do an individual workout with the team. Invite players. The team that's interested in you, send them over there. Boom, you guys work out.
Or put them. I'm just saying, because look, okay, I'm not trying to harp on that or just that in particular. I'm just saying for the future wise, for the betterment of the game, because that's the thing. People are saying Caleb Williams is at number 1, right? And Rattler's way down here, right? Because he's overweight and slow. What if Caleb Williams ran a 4.8? I'm just saying, what if he did and didn't throw as good as Rattler? So he's protecting his pocket, but he's already gotten paid. So now it's about the money, not about the game. And then now he's over here trying to dictate. Now he's trying to dictate. I want to come in. I want to be part owner of a team, bro. There's been
now it's on the scouts. Now it's on the scouts, really,
right?
Because now it's, do you want to take a chance on that dude?
Exactly, and that's what I'm saying. So regardless of whatever, even I think Lou said it'll hurt the lower ranked guys too. But wait a minute, Caleb didn't win a fucking bowl game, bro. But other of these lower guys did. So who's really the loser? Like, regardless of whatever, the point of this is to find winners, right? And leaders of men, right? That's what we're supposed to. So we're gonna go in on a guy that's highly marketed in UC, which is a big market, and we're gonna turn around, pump him up because he makes some good plays. I'm not saying he's not a good player. I'm not taking anything away from his talent. But then yet at the same time, Rattler's over there making all he needs to do is be coached up, is what people are saying. But then he's overweight and he's slow. But what if Caleb Williams is about just as slow as his ass?
No, didn't Rattler get
you
benched?
You gotta think though.
I'm just using it as an example.
Okay, you said everything you said was right. But then you gotta think that this dude had to know that the combine was coming up. Why aren't you in shape?
And so did Caleb. And all I'm saying, if it's good for him, why isn't it for Caleb, bro? See, regardless of what you're saying,
because the scouts know that Caleb's good. He's been good since he was in
Nobody
Oklahoma.
knows that he's good. He just look. He's playing. Look, let me rephrase that.
He's a damn good. He's the best quarterback. He's the best quarterback in the draft, bro.
But he's projected.
He's the best quarterback.
Did he win any bowl games?
No.
Did he win any bowl games?
The team of USC wasn't good, but Caleb
the defense was ranked like 100 and something out of 100.
He didn't play. He didn't play in his bowl games.
I think there's only like 129 first like for Division I school. I think they were ranked like 120.
Right. So then you're gonna sit back and waste all your money and put all this shit up for one fucking player when you should be looking at the teams. You should be looking at the teams because this isn't golf.
That's what you want the Raiders to do with Jalen Daniels. That's what everybody wants to do with Jalen Daniels.
I've never said that.
But like it's with the Caleb though, like he was losing games 44-38. 40 like
what's the difference between Caleb? What's the difference of Caleb not doing it?
You know who was doing that shit too? You know who was doing that shit too? What's his name from Fresno State, bro? That motherfucker was getting cracked all over the place, left and right. Pretty boy that went to fucking the Saints. Well, listen, hear me out. He was winning games like that, bro. But he was just at a lower fucking tier. Right. So
you're giving me back on Heisman on fucking Caleb's side, dog, and I didn't even want to be on Caleb's side.
I'm not saying no. I'm not trying to. No. I'm not. Look at. This is a good point, bro. It's I'm not saying taking anything away from these guys. I just something that I'm looking at, bro. Because it's fucked up. Heisman winner. He's a Heisman winner. Okay, cool.
A Heisman winner don't mean shit in the pros.
Exactly.
Dude.
If you don't win it,
you might as well melt that motherfucker and make it into a grill.
On all of your podcasts right now, bro.
Baker Mayfield doing some good shit.
Still hasn't won that.
He's doing good.
He's doing good, but look at what the shit he's doing through. But see, that's fucking tough tested. These guys haven't even done that shit, and they want Baker Mayfield ain't asking for a motherfucking stake in somebody's fucking team. You know what I'm saying? Because he's a fucking Heisman, bro. But he's a journeyman, bro. He's a journeyman.
Bullshit.
But see, this is the thing, though. So you're telling me that there's a possibility.
No, I'm never gonna disagree. I'm never gonna disagree.
Glad when you listen to me. I'm glad when you.
I'm never gonna disagree with you with that. That is a for sure. Like full-fledged, he's a fucking diva, paints his fucking nails and all of that shit.
Right.
But his talent, dog, is that like he's one of the guys that's I think he's like rated as to like I think like as in like Pro Football Focus, all that shit. Like he's literally like I think the highest rated fucking quarterback coming out of college is fucking Andrew Luck.
Okay, but Andrew Luck. Let's look at Andrew Luck. He really didn't do nothing. He got injured a lot. So look, I'm not saying
he has. Look, that dude, bro. Wait.
Because I did just say that. Because I just said. Let me just say this too.
Let me talk about the white dude. Let me talk about
that. All of that shit, though, don't mean shit. Like as much as they could say, you know, that he's the best prospect since fucking Andrew Luck, that don't mean shit because there's been a lot of prospects that have been shit. Like Ryan Leaf is the poster boy for that shit. Wasn't he supposed to be great?
That's good. I got you. Go ahead. No, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I'm just saying, that don't mean like it don't mean shit. Like at the end of the day, that don't mean shit. Like what I just said, that don't mean shit but at the end of the day, he does have talent. He can move around the pocket. He's very accurate, dog. So it's like you do see the things that he can do, but those other things are red flags. Like as much as you want to say it, but there's going to be teams that are going to overlook that shit. Because you can see it at number 2. A guy took that job literally for him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's why he knows, and I think he knows that shit. That's why he's playing this card. Like I think he knows that shit. I think he knows that he ain't going past 2. You know what I mean? So it's like I know that he knows that like no matter what I say, I ain't going past 2. You know what I mean? And if I could make myself for sure go to 2, like maybe rubbing Chicago the wrong way, maybe I for sure get myself at 2.
So
that's why that's my feeling. But like then again too, like I don't like it. I fucking hate that fucking like his attitude and all that shit because that's one player I don't want. I don't want Caleb Williams on the Raiders.
No, I'm cool. So listen. So this is the thing. You said something about Luck, right? Andrew Luck, right? Guess what? Andrew Luck went to the fucking combine. And he did everything that he needed to fucking do. And he played a different fucking he was a quarterback, bro. He wasn't coming in. I want to be part owner. You know what I'm saying? It's like this
He had
entitlement
big-
bullshit. It's this entitlement
He had
bullshit.
big shoes to fill. He had big shoes
Exactly.
to fill.
And then coming back to Manning, who's he going to be the successor to in fucking Washington? Howell?
And then he lost. He lost. The
You know
team
what I'm
never
saying?
put anybody around him. So he just said, you know what? Fuck it. I'm getting hit so many times. I'm out of here.
Yeah. No, he was getting fucked up.
I'm out of here.
He was getting fucked up.
Yeah.
But the thing is, though, and he was still putting up numbers. Now, look, I'm not taking away from the whole combine. I just think, and it's not hate. Fucking who is saying that I'm hating, bro? Fucking Strap saying that I'm hating. Bernard Wallace saying that I'm hating, bro. I am not hating, bro.
Why are you hating?
I've never hated, bro. I like all these.
He said he's hating on Caleb.
Bro.
He said he's
I'm
hating
glad.
on Caleb and he's hating on Rattler.
Caleb, bro.
Why are you
No,
hating,
Caleb,
kidney stone?
fucking
What
kidney
the
stones, bro. No, I'm disruptive like a kidney stone. Fucking shit.
Oh, shit.
You been past the kidney stones, man. Got you all
No,
hyped up and shit, bro. I like
So
that.
no,
I like
so-
that low.
So no,
See,
so
that's-
check
this-
this
I
out.
agree with this. Like, this is
You
what
ain't
I've been
frost
saying.
no more.
Caleb definitely
You
not
on
going
fire,
past 2,
bro.
dog, and I think he knows it. I think for sure he knows it. Like, there's no like. I think fucking what's his name already told him, dog. Hey, be prepared because you're gonna be called by 2. Okay, no, if Chicago don't take you, you're coming over here. He's from there. Like, there's that. It makes the most sense. Like, there's no way he can go past 2. He's from DC. He's fucking what's his name? I don't even know his fucking name no more. Cause I don't even like that dude no more.
But
Fuck him.
okay, so then
He's fucking Kingsbury,
No.
fucking whatever that
okay,
fucking
even
guy
if
is.
so if Kingsbury was okay, so that means telltale sign that the Raiders don't want Caleb, because the simple fact is Kingsbury came. Oh, we're gonna get Kingsbury because he thought
Yeah,
Raiders were
I
gonna go
think
up and
Kingsbury knew.
Yeah,
I think
He's like, no,
they think Kingsbury knew. No, like I'm not
you're
gonna.
not
The
go
Raiders
after
are not
Caleb.
gonna.
Fuck no.
Yeah, they didn't assure him. I don't think they assured him that they were going to go up to 3. I think they
Yeah.
gave him different routes that they wanted to go, and I think he used the fucking the length of the contract as an excuse because he found a different avenue to go try to go, link up with
Get
fucking
closer,
Caleb
right.
in
So
somewhere
then
else.
it's pretty. So then pretty much that's what it is. But yeah,
Kidney stoner.
so
Kidney stoner.
Stoner. Oh, kidney stoner.
Not
Oh,
stone.
So
shit.
regardless of whatever, Andrew Luck knew that he was going number 1, bro. So that's the thing. Even though he knows, but he showed up, did what he's supposed to do, bro. See, this is people taking shortcuts and wanting more, bro. You see what I'm saying? That's what it looks like. Because the thing is, though, what I was saying about the championship player, and I was just using the same fucking fighting spirit in a football player that you would want compared to somebody that doesn't want to do something.
What do you guys feel about him? His dad being his agent. Like
who?
His
He's not giving him good advice. He's not getting good advice from his
I just
dad.
think Caleb, like to me, at the end of the day, though, I mean, you do want to go with somebody experienced, but like, I mean, it didn't hurt fucking Lamar. He got his money at the end of the day. You know what I mean? Lamar, his mom represents him. You know what I mean? So it's like,
But I mean, Lamar knows the business now, bro. He's been in it. He's been in it already. He's seen these dudes.
You think Caleb's don't fucking? He's already been getting paid $6-7 million a year for 2 years.
Who's managing it? Who's managing it? You want your daddy to get all them millions? You start trusting, put your trust in the people.
I mean, no. I agree with you because that can cause and that could end up causing a bad relationship between you and your dad, and you don't want to end up fucking with that if you guys have a good relationship. You know what I mean? Especially if you got a good relationship, because you don't want to end up money becoming, you know what I mean? Because that could become the root. They say it's the root of all evil. You know what I mean? So
money
it's like,
does a lot of bad shit to people, bro, especially families.
You know what I mean? They call it the root of evil. You know what I mean? So it's like that's it can end up fucking up their relationship. You know what I mean? It's done it to plenty of people bigger than them. You know what I mean? So it's
I think if you come out of college, you should have somebody guiding you about what the NFL's about. You know what I mean? How things are about. Unless his dad been through that. I don't know if his dad played pros or not, but if he got a little whiff of it, then that's all good.
I mean,
but coming up with shit with the owning a team and what drug he want, man? Thinking
you got to
that
look
an
at it
owner
like
would
this,
do
bro.
that.
you got to look at it like this. So check this out. So Andrew Luck's dad, talking about both their pops, right? Whoever's involved, even his mom, right? His mom's probably well read, whatever Lamar Jackson's mom is. You know what I mean? Andrew Luck's dad, they probably know some shit. You know what I mean? Talk to people. They've been around fucking football coaches. Hey, look out for this. Picked up game on the ways. You know what I'm saying? It's just, but it's a different type of community, bro. Like they'll work with you and shit like that. You know what I mean? When it comes down to some other shit, some people might try to get over on you, but it's like if you learn, just like how you learn in the streets, learn fucking shit in school, bro. You learn part of the game being a part of the game. You know what I'm saying? You can see motherfuckers coming in and saying what they're trying to do. And over the years, you're sitting there learning about this shit. So say he made all that money with the college, right? So $14 million. So
that's
not
this
bad.
year.
That's this year, right? So there's probably a limit that he can make or whatever or not. So he probably learned some shit as seeing that, like, hey, man, they're gonna start paying him in college. So
hey, bro, that's
I'll be up on game,
13,
bro. Like, hey, on some real shit.
13 times more than Purdy.
Yeah. So I mean,
his dad's doing good. He's gonna take a pay cut when he gets picked. He's gonna take a pay cut when he gets a pro.
Nah, he's gonna get endorsements, and if he goes 1 or 2, he's going to get like somewhere around $9-10 million anyway.
I ain't buying none of his shit. None of his shit.
But he's gonna get endorsements. You know he's gonna get endorsements, especially
if he comes out with some dope ass Jordans.
He goes to like Washington. He's in his hometown. He's gonna have commercials out there, local fucking news like those local stations over there. In Washington.
You gonna get Revlon and shit.
Revlon.
Toenail polish.
He's gonna have nail polish fucking endorsements. Hey, but they might pay, dog.
What is he gonna do? Fucking man lips.
Hey, you see all those Kardashian bitches that they made themselves billionaires off of makeup.
Yeah, it's all
they need it. They need it too.
Hey.
And Andrew Luck's a totally different dude than these guys.
That's what I'm trying to get at. See, that's what the NFL is bringing. Well, not the NFL. I'll say the new generation of players that are coming in, they're building that. So they're coming in about money already, right? So the thing is, though, while my theory about the top 100, if you're up there, you're going to be a dog no matter where you're from. If you come from money, if you don't, if you're getting paper, if you're not, it doesn't matter. That right there is going to show the teams who we're really, really looking at, what kind of players we're looking at, bro. Because see, some of these guys still don't have these options. You know what I'm saying? So it's a wide range of options from people that have money, like Caleb Williams, to say a fucking rattler who doesn't, who got a local taco joint fucking sponsorship or some shit. You know what I mean? Or like a fucking, like a car dealership or some shit, something small, right? So you got to understand if their fucking value drops, that's not on them making money. That's on where they're actually. Just because they know where they're going and stuff like that, it should be mandatory because it sets a standard. And then it changes everything, bro. It changes the fact that if Penix doesn't fucking throw or say, look at McCarthy, JJ McCarthy, boom, shot through the fucking roof because he was making some good ass throws. But his name was already being pumped up, right? So
I've seen a couple of throws where like
they're okay, but that's what people are saying. But what I'm saying is it gets more in talk if the top 100 players will be there at the combine and do some shit, play a fucking 7-on-7 game. You know what I mean? Flag, whatever, just a little situational. See, you're saying no. You're saying fucking no, right? But it makes no fucking sense. Why not? Last day, just let them fucking run. Just, you know what I mean? No
fundamentals. They want to see fundamentals. They don't want to see what you could do out there playing 7-on-7.
Okay, then fundamentals. Then fuck the game. But the top 100 should mandatorily be there. I don't give a fuck how much you're getting paid. And if they drop, they drop. Who gives a fuck? They're going to give a fuck, and the agents are going to give a fuck, but the teams are the ones that are going to fucking be losing out because millions of dollars get fucking lost until these fucking kids that aren't even fucking going to even playing or might not even be there. But shit, what if Rattler fucking just had a perfect fucking showing and whatever not? He had a 4 or 5 fucking run, and you know what I mean, and had the best bomb or whatever or not, right? Let's say that happened, right? Let's say that fucking happened. Boom. That motherfucker moves up to the second spot. Now Caleb is at fucking 3. So now people are going to be like, well, what the fuck? So because we're worried about Caleb's money because of the connections that he got, because of money, but yet the actual talent of what they could possibly do, bro. If we're watching fundamentals, if this guy can't fundamentally do some fucking shit and he gets dropped in the combine, that's what it should be about. That's all I'm saying, bro. It should be for them, bro. Everybody should be there. That's all I'm saying. That's like saying you're coaching a fucking team, bro, and the main player, he needs to take a nap and and he has to go. No, the motherfucker has to be there at practice with everybody, bro.
That's the way I think that's the way I think the combine is. They get the best players in the teams
not to go.
They decide that they don't want to participate in it, but they get. I'm sure all of them get invited.
It should be mandatory.
Or don't go at all. But see, they do interviews. The team interviews you. The team does all this shit. They go for that. It's only 15 minutes. Even the general manager says we only got 15 minutes, so we really can't get down. But they know everything about them kids.
Okay,
that's what the scouts been doing the whole time.
What are we talking about, bro? Then if they can have conversations,
to see them in real life.
The Raiders listen.
Just a conversation with them in real life.
Hey, Lowe's fucking worked up today.
No, it's
I like it. I like it.
No, but like think about it like this, bro. Really, really think about this shit, right? Okay. Do the Raiders still get to talk to Caleb Williams because he didn't go to the combine? Do he still get that 15 minutes? Yes or no?
What?
Do the Raiders still get that 15 minutes with Caleb because he didn't go to the combine?
He went to the combine. He was there.
I mean, that's one of the teams that was on his list. I think he's going to take that meeting regardless. That was one of the 5 teams that was on his list.
But he decided because he didn't want to go because he already knows, and because of this, that, and the third, he just showed up but didn't.
He was there to do that. He was there to do that to see the teams. To do the interviews, he just no medical.
You're opening up a place of business, bro, and you're gonna say, hey, I'm gonna open up to all fucking artists, bro, all artists. You know what I mean? And if say fucking in your town, there's 10 top artists, right? And the 10 top artists said like, no, man, you come over here and watch me perform over here. Now, then you decide if you want me, yes or no. But then the other fucking 9 artists have to come to you and perform, right? But it's okay. There you go, Biggs. He met with the fucking Raiders, right? So he met with the Raiders, right? But didn't perform his fucking duties that he's supposed to do. That's like, you know what I mean? Come on, bro. Like, okay, it was reported.
I know, but that's where I go back to, Lo. So now it's on the scouts. Now it's big time on the scouts to be like, okay, he didn't do that. He didn't do that. So now they got to go to the next guy who did throw. You know what I mean? Maybe a J.J. McCarthy, and maybe that ends up being, the straw that pushes the fucking tide towards McCarthy's side. You know what I mean? Like, this is all hypothetical shit. But like,
no, I see what you're saying.
This is where I could say like that it could hurt them and help them when they don't decide to do their duties. You know what I mean? It's like at the end of the day, like it could be like the scout. This is where it's on big time now on the scouts. It's all on the scouts now to be like, okay, now do you like that in the player or do you not like that, or do you like because this guy threw and he did good in the combine? And you are, and he's like, he's 1 and 2 on your list. Does that put him over the top of the guy that was 1 before?
But Caleb doesn't fucking throw, so that doesn't really get answered. It does. I see what you're saying. Well, he didn't throw, so we're not going to go. We're going to go with JJ McCarthy. But if Caleb did throw, then he would have got more money fucking with somebody else, another person that will have a bidding war to get him.
I don't think that happens. I don't think that happens.
But the thing is though, like he has. That's why I go back to also he has to know that he's not going like as much as he's a prima donna, he probably ain't lying when he says, like I've never thought about not going number 1.
Well, all of them say that, bro. Come on.
But there's only guys that really can say it though.
But truthfully, he's saying it.
It's really between him and Marvin Harrison that can go, and then like if you want to go, like it depends on if they want to go. Maybe Jay. I don't think. You know what I mean? With the talk of of Jaden Daniels, I like Jaden Daniels, and I'm sticking on that train. But with the talk of JJ McCarthy even probably passing him and shit like that, like I think that kind of puts a rest to where I think it's going to be probably the first quarterback taken is going to be Caleb, and I think he knows that. That's the reason why I think all of this shit for him is like I think we're just kind of going. It's like type of like almost like circles. Like it's gonna keep doing that. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, I think he knows that, but also he's being a diva because he's doing all of this bullshit. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, it's just like like he knows. I think it's just.
I just think it'll be so much better that you actually do everything what is asked of you, bro, because that just shows everything. Fucking Cam Newton did it. You know what I mean? Who else did? I'm pretty sure a lot of these quarterbacks have already done it. Like, I mean, I'm not just shitting on people, and I'm not trying to be a dick or nothing. It's just something I wasn't thinking about. Like, it just seems like it's unfair just to certain players because we got on one guy, but then he can't. But the other guy at least showed up. You know what I mean? At least the guy showed up. That's the whole thing. And just because he showed up, just that's all I'm saying. Is they should show up in some form.
I have not heard. I have not heard.
This started out with Rattler 495, and look where Lowe took it.
Well, I mean,
Lowe was passionate about that segment too. He
changing the combine.
Hey, and you know what? I don't. If to be honest though, like
standards,
I'm on your side. Like to be like at the end of the day, I'm on your side because I don't like his attitude. I don't like him not throwing. I don't like all that shit. But I do. At the end of the day, I do get like because like if I knew
don't get it. Don't get his head bigger, man.
Like if I knew I'm going number 1 and 2, I'm sitting back 2 and I'm talking my shit.
Yeah.
Like at the end of the day, like you know what I mean? Like I can't lie. I'm not gonna lie now because maybe if like you put yourself in that situation, you're probably gonna do the same shit. Like if you know you're going number 1 or number 2, you're like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But see, what I'm saying is like for
I don't like
player,
it.
Say for example,
me from afar looking at it, I'm not gonna like it because those are cocky people. It sounds like a person, like
there you go. That's it.
You know what I mean?
That's it. That's what I'm trying to get at. It's like these motherfuckers are so cocky, and then it's like they get punched in the mouth once, and then it changes everything, and then you don't have the right player. You know what I mean? Because people are just this. You got to see him actually do it. I'm not saying that he didn't deserve to be where he's at. By no means. No, all these guys do. All of them.
Oh, yeah. Hey, this is a good point, too, though. Like, I know we're jumping on Caleb, but both of them didn't either.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, no, I know. I completely agree.
Look at this, though. Say, like, one of these dudes did the combine and participated in it. Say, like, Caleb participated in it, right? And he fucking sucked, bro. He was throwing balls off the feet, overhead. Only did 5 reps, 225, ran a 4.840. Now, what would you think about it? Well, he could say, well, this ain't really serious. Either way, it's bad for him. You know what type of player you're gonna get. He doesn't take football seriously. So right. at that point, Lo, they're looking for people that love football, that want to do that. It doesn't mean these guys didn't participate. It doesn't mean that they don't love football. They just have another opportunity that's structured for them at their colleges that will make them shine. You know what I mean? At their pro day, it makes them shine more.
So then,
because they're throwing. I want you to throw to different receivers because you're going to do that in the NFL. You're going to throw to all different kinds of dudes.
So me, answer me, riddle me this. Okay.
Riddle me this.
Riddle me this. The fun fact about that. I used to go by Dirt Thriller. It's crazy. Anyways, funny shit. No. So my thing is this. So Marvin Harrison Jr. is the number 1 receiver, right? Guerrero, what's up, bro?
Yeah.
Right? Who's his quarterback?
Marvin Harrison Jr.?
Yeah.
Who is the quarterback from Ohio State?
Why isn't he on the motherfucking board? Because Marvin Harrison.
He's going back. He's going back to school.
He might be younger.
Oh, okay. So Marvin Harrison played only 2 years with this guy, so that means they're both. They should be about
that dude's a fucking beast, though. That
well, what I'm asking though,
that's why I can say he could go 1 too. That's why I'm saying he can go 1. Like he could very easily go 1 to Chicago because Chicago still hasn't said anything about Fields.
Yeah, they haven't.
So
there's strong links to Atlanta.
But like at the end of the day, like it's I think they would have probably tried to do something, or they're gonna do something on draft day for it. But if Chicago goes 1, Caleb, does Caleb even fucking go?
See, just that, just saying that, bro, is fucking fucked up. You know what I mean?
Like he could bust the Eli Manning. That ain't no fucking joke, dog. Like I think he can. I don't know.
People are gonna He's just making it worse for him. He's in a little bitty hole right now. But if he starts doing shit like that, I want.
But does he? Would you do it if you're gonna go
And he's
to
going to Washington, bro. Yeah, he's going to
I know,
Washington,
that's what I
so he's
mean.
gonna fucking
That's what I
suck.
mean.
He's gonna
Would
suck.
you do it if you know that you're gonna go to a fucking, the city that you want to go? Like, would you try to fucking, do everything you can to like jump out of number one? Because that's why I'm
Shit,
saying, like,
if
that's
it
what I
was
said
that
earlier.
way, Gabe,
Do you think?
if it
I
was
think
that
he's trying
way,
to
Gabe,
rub
then
the Chicago the wrong way. I think he's trying to rub Chicago the wrong way because he wants to go to.
bro, if it was like that, then the NFL would be jacked up if everybody got where they wanted to go. You know what I mean? Everybody from Oakland would want to go to the Raiders. You know what I mean? Everybody from LA would want to go to the Raiders. Everybody would want to go to Rams. If it was that way, you'd have a bunch of pussies running around
See, and
getting what they want. They already get paid loads amount of money. You got to work for that shit, man. Don't be. You're gonna suck at Washington from the get go, so
This is
get
very
used to
true.
that. It ain't like you're gonna ball out and win 10 games, you know, right off the bat. I can see that because you ain't got the team around you.
What? Okay, this is the thing. Okay, everyone's talk shit about what's his name? What the fuck's his name? Fucking number one bus. The number one bus. Fucking Jamarcus Russell, right? He showed up to his pro day.
His pro day?
Yeah, not to his pro day. I think he was one of like the first guys that did the pro day shit that didn't show up to the combine.
Yeah, that's where they got him, and that's where he's fucking wowed. The Raiders with the fucking he did the one.
He's going to the guys that he.
That's when he did it from one knee. He threw from one knee and he threw 60 yards and that bullshit. Like, that's where he fucking did his pro day, and that's where he did that shit. Like, you know what I mean? I go back, and that's where I go back to my original point in saying, does this even mean, like, the combine? Does this even mean us going through like fucking 40 minutes of this shit of like, you know what I mean? Because does the combine that important?
What Al Davis should have did was look across the field.
Mahomes
should have looked across the field. He should have looked across the field and see Megatron over there catching them balls instead of picking that bomb. That's what he should have did.
Yeah. So the thing is, like, I don't know, bro. It's
tough. It's tough. Like at the end of the day, I think that's why, like, it's on the scouts. Now it's on the scouts. You guys got to look through all that bullshit because this is where the good scouts become fucking good scouts, dog. Because you got to look through all that bullshit. You got to look through all that diva bullshit and all of this shit, like their off-season flags, their fucking dumbass shit. Because we had a bunch of those. Like, you know what I mean? We've had fucking Arnett. We've had fucking, guys that fucking just go off the rails, dog. Like, so it's like, now it's on the scouts that that shit's got to change. Like, we got to look through all that bullshit. Now it's on the scouts to you know what I mean, weave them way and get those players that AP's talking about, the 4 or 5 fucking actual Raiders that are in this draft. You know what I mean? Like, go out and get those guys, the guys that are going to, fucking want to play for fucking this team. Like, because you don't want to end up going to get any of those guys anyway, dog, if they don't really want to be here.
Right.
So at the end of the day, I think that's what matters the most, dog. Like, we got to get guys who want to fucking be in this fucking building, which with the sound of it, you know what I mean, from fucking the combine and all of that shit, like, you got young guys fucking yelling out Raiders and shit like that, you know what I mean, at the combine, like, and it's just the Raiders have a spotlight right now, they have that, which is, we haven't seen it in a while. We haven't seen this type of spotlight on the Raiders for a while. You know what I mean? We got people like fucking Mike Lombardi fucking still talking shit. You know what I mean? Like, the dude is just like, I don't know, man. I think it's a good time to be, you know what I mean? That we got people who fucking, you know what I mean? Like, people who just like, before would even talk shit, we're like, damn, man, I'm starting to even like the Raiders. You know what I mean? Like, you even hear that shit now. You know what I mean? Or like, you even hear people that have talked shit for fucking ages just be like, hey, dog, you guys did good with Antonio Pierce. The hire Antonio Pierce, like, shit is like just buzzing around the building. You know what I mean? And I think that's I think the change is coming, dog, and I think we're going to get those type of guys. So I think we're not going to have to worry about getting guys with like that diva type of attitude and like fucking like Gravy said earlier. There's some guys who like, you guys, you could take away you could take it away two ways, dog. Like the way fucking Caleb did it, that shit's like some straight,
it's not just Caleb, it's the whole
type,
it's everybody, bro.
but yeah, but then again too, like there's other guys who like are probably there and not saying those type of things. They're like they're just probably like saying they're more focused on maybe just doing one thing in the off season, like going to do their pro day. Like I said, because I'm not against doing their pro day. Their pro day is I think is a good thing for me. As long as they do it, they run their 40 and the pro day too. And all the scouts are there. There's 32 teams there, especially for these top guys. When it's these top guys, they usually scouts have somebody like one of their representatives going to all of those pro days. You know what I mean? So it's like it's still a big thing in their pro days because you know you got all the spotlight on you, like you're actually putting all the like I don't know if it's more. You can take it like is it more pressure because all the spotlight's on you because every fucking scout there is just looking at you. They're not looking at nobody else really. They're looking at you. Like in the combine, you're competing against other dudes. You might feel more comfortable in that type of setting. But when you know the pro day, everything's focused on you. So that's why I like pro days too. Like if you could perform in your pro day, then I'll take that. I'll take that. And like okay, that you didn't do your combine, fuck it. But if you did your pro day, that's still a big thing to me. Like because guys could still, I mean the time watch is still the time watch. So if they still run the 40. And they run a fucking 4.6 or 4.5 40, you know what I mean? You're still gonna be like, oh shit, that's still fast. It's not like they're gonna, you know what I mean? It's not gonna change because they run it at the combine or right there, you know what I mean? Because like even like when fucking Dion and Bo did it, you know what I mean? Those guys were running 2.1, but there was no combines back then. You know what I mean? But it's like stopwatches are stopwatches, you know what I mean? So that's why I'm saying like pro days, I'll take a pro day. You know what I mean? I'll take a pro day because there's guys out there with stopwatches. So like the school might put out there something, but you're always going to nowadays you're going to hear if like they put out this official time, but you know there was stopwatches out there that timed them at this. You know what I mean? So like they can probably try to push a lie, but that shit will get debunked so fast nowadays, dog. Like you can do that shit before, but with the pro days nowadays, everybody got a cell phone, not no more, dog. You can do a time watch on your fucking cell phone. Like there's no. I'll take a pro day.
Pro day, yeah. I don't know.
Let's go. Let's get off Caleb. We ain't getting them. So
yeah. But that whole situation
that was going towards every guy like Jaden because Jaden didn't do it. Drake May didn't do it. You know what I mean? So like I want to see their pro days. I want to see their pro days if they're gonna do their pro days. You know what I mean? So like because I still want to see if they're gonna run what their like official 40 time is. Like because to me, game speed is all what that matters really. But if they can match it with like a time on clock and shit like that, it just solidifies it. So if they could go out there and actually solidify like a fucking okay, he's fast, you know what I mean, or they go out there and fucking throw and they even if it's scripted, you know what I mean, that's gonna be what you want in the NFL anyway. You know what I mean? Like they're gonna be throwing to their receivers every day anyway, so they're gonna be they're gonna want to they're gonna be more used to those type of things anyway. So like that's more of a team setting. So what you want anyway, you know what I mean? So it's like, how's he gonna do with this team? You know what I mean? Like can it translate?
See, I like the fact that you know what I mean. I like the pro days, right? Don't get me wrong. I think they should still do the pro days also, besides the combine. If they're really, really trying to push the issue and they're in football, shape because you have to be in football shape fucking the whole time, you know what I mean? If you're consistently playing football, consistently out there doing it, you know what I'm saying, and being on top of your game, that's another thing too, you know what I mean? So if you're doing the combine, I'm not saying don't do the pro day, but do the pro day also. I mean, I don't want to take away from what these guys are doing, but that's not a bad
day. A pro day, Lo, is the university
is a luxury that shouldn't be given because they're not even in NFL players yet.
Well, it's not just
now,
for them,
they
though,
can do a pro day on their own.
Because they're gonna be doing it with like other guys, like say USC, right? Say Caleb's, right. It'll be him. It'll be Taj Washington because he's going into the draft. It'll be also
there you go,
Brandon Rice. It'll be Brandon Rice. So all of them are going to use that pro day. They're going to use that pro day for themselves. So it's going to be a USC pro day. So all of the guys that are going into the draft, they'll all be running 40s. they'll all be doing like their things, and they'll be
Right.
throwing to those receivers. You know what I mean? Or like even that guy Austin Jones, the running back that's going out for USC. So all the pro day will be with all of them. So it's gonna be a pro day for all of them.
Of course, which is smart and good, and you know what I mean, because they did win. Their offense did put up points, right? So you can tell that these guys can play, and that's fine. That's cool. I'm not saying that they can't have the pro day, but it should be an option. You know what I'm saying? And then if you have a superstar player, obviously those numbers are going up to a player like Neighbors. Look at Neighbors out of LSU, right? Look at Neighbors, right? Because I've been watching Jalen's films, right? Neighbors is all over that fucking film. Of course, he's going to be in there with them, catching balls with them at the pro day, right? But Neighbors needs to be at the fucking combine too.
So you just want the combine to be mandatory, top 100 players.
That's it.
I want this. This is the thing, guys. This is the thing.
First and that.
I
want to get into pro day, but I mean, that's all I'm trying to get.
Hey, bro, you can start
the pro day makes it comfortable.
Send it to the NFL dogs and the later dogs and be like, hey, every fucking guy that put the top 100 to be mandatory. Write a letter to fucking Roger Goodell, dog.
You guys got it all wrong. You guys got it all messed up. The pro day. The pro day.
Right there it says the law of law. The law of law.
You're sitting there, you're catering. The universities are catering to these dudes, especially the quarterbacks, making it comfortable for them. What the combine does, the university schedules the practice, schedules the drills. They do what's gonna make their quarterback look good. Of course, he's gonna look good. Okay. The combine is the discomfort. It's scheduled by the NFL, by the coaches, by the coaches, by you see NFL coaches doing those drills. The college coaches aren't there to tell them what to do. I want to see what this guy does. Discomfort when everything isn't there for him to be catered to him. Okay. You know, so getting rid of he's gonna obviously be in that situation when he goes to the pros. So why make everything all fine and dandy when you're in the NFL? It's difficult.
That's what I was just saying. That's basically what I'm fucking saying.
You want to get rid of the combine. You say the combine ain't shit. Nah, that's the reason why I look at the combine more than these pro days, because these pro days they suck their ass.
But yet at the same time, if they're sucking ass, right? But why isn't the fucking number one guy there so we can see him uncomfortable? That's all I'm saying. Level the fucking playing field.
I like that.
So his pro day is okay, but the combine's not.
He's scared to show. He's scared.
Okay, so that's my fucking point. Fucking snake oil shit, bro. That's some fake ass shit. I'm number one. I'm number one. No, you need to prove it still. You still need to prove that shit.
Make them in uncomfortable situations.
But so that's why I'm talking about it. Because my back, the bitch. Then, bro, you're dropping, bro. Hey, just because this is the top notch bitch on the fucking stroll and shit doesn't necessarily mean she's gonna be off the fucking stroll. She's not just gonna be collecting money. She's gonna be out there.
Damn.
Sorry, that was too hard. That was too hard. My bad. But no, but what I'm saying,
Caleb Williams. I think Caleb Williams is
business, bro.
Close to being a hoe. I think he's close to being a hoe.
We're all fucking hoes in our own way, bro. But it's just game, though.
I know what you're talking about there, bro.
It just proves my point of what you said, bro. It's no, bro. It's fucking Alfredo. It's not even like this.
But the thing is, though, I don't know who's telling these guys. I don't know who's telling these guys don't.
But then I go back to the
combine.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know who's telling these guys, giving them this information, and say, "Hey, don't work out in the combine. Just go over there and meet these people." But you're there already. Might as well throw a couple of balls too. What are you going to pick up a sweat? Pick up a sweat. You don't have to run a 40. Fuck that. We know you're fast already. Those scouts know about.
Well, then, Grady, just say that you're agreeing with me. Because you're agreeing with everything that you're saying is that's what I'm saying. But it's like we all the whole way we're looking
I told you this before, Lo. But the thing is, you went over to the top with it.
Thick in the middle, huh?
You know what I mean? But the thing is, I don't know. You was gonna get mad at the combine and want to
not
banish
mad.
it.
Look, I was being a little bit passionate. I'm being a little animated, bro. But I'm not mad. I'm not hating. You guys know it, bro. Like, I'm just talking shit. But lightweight, I'm being honest. Like, I'm not like yelling at you about it. I'm just trying to, you know what I mean?
Your honesty is cool. Your honesty is right.
To talk about
your honesty is right. But
right.
but these universities, I want you to know one thing: these universities kiss these quarterbacks' ass because they made up so much freaking money that they'll do anything they can to make that kid look good. Okay,
of course.
And the combine does not do that.
I understand that.
All right, as long
but
as you.
But the kid is moving on, bro. I mean, yes, there's gonna be
residuals. The kid's gonna move on,
hey,
and
we had
and the general managers are gonna be in the back of their mind gonna say, well, this guy didn't work out, but he had everything there for him, laid out for him to do right at USC Pro Day. But when he was at the combine, he didn't do shit. I wonder why. I wonder why he did that. See, that's a second thought, man. These other dudes that did it, that performed in college, like Penix and Bo and all them guys, they already got the upper hand of being a good pro. They might not be better than these quarterbacks. You don't even know. This Rattler kid might fucking blow up and shine. You know what I mean? We don't know. I don't know how he's going to.
Combine should be a necessity to get into the NFL. So it's just it's a rite of passage. And then you can have your pro day. And as you should. Because if you're a good fucking ball player and stuff like that, and you're going to have a pro day anyway, and you're going to be this guy out here, right? You want all your other players that made you look good too, try to get them a shot. You know what I mean? And that's the whole thing when it comes down to it.
Like
this is not Tiger Woods. This is not Tiger Woods fucking playing golf by himself against everybody, bro. You know what I'm saying? He's a good player, but you have to show that shit. If you don't show that shit, then what's the fucking point of you being in here, bro? There you go.
Baby.
You see what I'm saying?
Like Xavier Worthy. How the draft stock of Xavier Worthy move up now? Now you got dudes picking them in the fucking mock drafts because he ran a 4.2 140.
Yeah,
you mean being fast
140.
Being fast is awesome in fucking NFL.
So you're telling me right now, check this out.
Can he catch?
So check
this out. He can catch.
So the cornerbacks, check this out. You know what I mean? So look, corners that come out, they just run, right? And they lift weights and they jump. And they run a couple.
These are my cousins. These are my cousins. My cousin's company is fucking Mexifino gloves, Mexifino fight gear. If you guys go, you can go follow them on Instagram too. They fucking he makes boxing gloves. He sells these boxing gloves, custom made boxing gloves and shit like that. These are fucking they're a little bit they're fucking real good fucking quality.
Buy some of those, bro. When I go to the fucking game,
yeah, these are good. They're silver and black.
How many rolls of quarters can you put in there?
And then he'll put like you could get your name like fucking like put right here, whatever you want, put right here on the like custom made right here on anything right here, any colors you guys want. You could just go to his fucking website. It's Mexifino fight gear, Mexifino on Instagram. It's my cousin's. He lives in Minnesota now, but like he'll ship them out to you.
Oh, dope.
Yeah, they're pretty dope.
Gabe changed that. He changed that subject quick.
Yeah, changed quick. All right, I do have a question. Let's get off of what we're talking about.
What do you want to talk about, Gabe?
Gabe wants to talk about
fucking out of my corner, and I forgot to fucking do it when he told me. You know what I mean? So I was like, so I was like, oh shit, before I forget, let me just fucking do this shit right now because I'll forget. I'm fucking high as fuck.
What is it's on Instagram?
Yeah, it's on Instagram. It's called Mexifino.
Search right now. Okay, quick question. So shout out to the homie Josh 209, the GOAT 209. Damn, that's bad as fuck. And somebody else I was listening to. The Russell Wilson thing. Have you guys talked about it
yet? Yeah, I talked about it. I told him I was like, he doesn't belong here, but I don't know, man. What do you guys think?
I'm kind of cool, bro.
Mexifino fight gear. That's the thing. Yeah, Mexifino fight gear. That's the page.
I got it.
So if we go get a free agent. Now, the only ones that I think, well, Mayfield's a free agent. Mayfield's a free agent, but they'll probably sign him. But they just gave Evans 2-year big money, and I don't know how much money they have. But if we go, we got Russ, we got Minshew. Those are the only liable ones that I see that got wins under their name that can play good football still. Fields, he's up in. I'm kind of off Fields now, but I don't see nothing wrong with Russ coming over here winning a couple of games for us. I don't see nothing wrong with it.
I do. I fucking do.
Get it?
You know why? There's two reasons. One, he's only like his passing percentage is only like fucking like 2% difference from Russell Wilson is fucking AOC. AOC had I think more touchdowns.
Dude, he's been in the fucking NFL for 14 years, dude. Add that up to 1 year.
But I mean, regardless of that, and then he did play.
You can't add them to it. Cool. You can't add them to it.
It's a wrap. I'm good off.
Look at last year.
Look at me. It's not the play as much as it is. No, me, it's not the play as much as it is the characters for me.
Yeah, that's what I think too. Like it's not gonna fucking work, bro. It's not gonna work.
Shout out to the 83 in the building too.
It's not gonna work, bro. I'm sorry. It's just not like I tried to, but 190 a game. He lost to us twice. Lost to the Chargers like fucking 3 times. I mean, how many times did he lose to us? 4 times? Fucking 4 times, bro.
Ooh, Luna's on that boat though too. Look at Luna's on that.
I know it makes sense. But
we know fucking football. We know winning football. Me and Lune.
Oh wow! I'm
just a Raider fan. It's not as much his play as it is his character. If he can fucking take that chip on, like I said earlier, if he can take that chip on his shoulder and use it actually as fucking fuel to like whatever, and actually become like start from like the dude and actually earn the respect of these dudes, then that's what it's gonna take, because that's what it's gonna take to be in this locker room. He ain't gonna be able to come in this locker room and demand shit. Not with Max Crosby in there. Not with
plus, that's what I was gonna say.
That's why AT got to put it down there. AT goes in there and put it down. It ain't gonna be this way. It ain't gonna be that way.
That's what I'm saying. Like with those guys there, like Russ is not gonna be like, he's going to have to earn the respect of these dudes. Can he do it? That's my question.
Nope.
And what like its character, his thing is the biggest thing for me. Like if AP can fucking get it, like put him in line and this shit, because he's not gonna be able to come and do it and demand any of that bullshit. You know what I mean? So it's like that's the only thing that has me like wondering about that shit. That's the only thing. Like, I'm not. It's not as much as his play. Like his play wasn't that bad, dog. For the offense that fucking Denver had, to be honest, like who did fucking Denver have? You know what I mean?
What matters most? What matters most, bro? What matters most? What matters most, Gabe?
What do you mean?
Are you in that locker room? No. Do you watch him play football? Yes.
Come on, bro. Yes. Like, look.
That dude goes on a 5-game winning streak. That fool goes on a 5-game winning streak. You tell me you ain't rolling on this dude's side. Tell me you're not.
Nah.
I'm not. That's why I'm not.
If he takes us to 10, 11 wins, you're gonna say fuck Russell. If he takes us on 11 wins, you guys will say fuck Russell Wilson.
No.
No, I just know he's not. That's not going to happen.
I'm for the
Russell Wilson wins 11 games in fucking Las Vegas. It's not going to happen.
Things are different, bro. Things are different.
It's not even going to come to fruition, bro. It's not even going to get.
Things are different. AP ain't Hackett, man. AP ain't no kiss ass Hackett. So he's going to drop the dime.
Sean Payton.
All right.
Well, Hackett's the one that brought Hackett's the one that brought Russell in there and gave him all that shit. So if AP, we know that AP ain't gonna do that shit.
Bro, he's 35 years old. Is he really gonna change?
Nah, it ain't gonna happen. Come on, Gravy.
He's 35 years old and his gameplay hasn't changed.
I wouldn't even want Russell Wilson in my house, dog. He just seems weird, bro. Like, I'm cool.
Then
Bro,
who'd you want?
Grady.
I wouldn't even invite that
who
fool
you
to my
want?
house, dog. Like, for real.
Who you want then? Who you want then?
I don't know.
He's not what he was though before though. Like
Yeah.
he's not Seattle Russ.
Nope.
So your answer is I don't know. So who?
No, you know what my answer is? And it's if we can't go up, bro. Second rounder.
Bro, we're not getting Seattle Russ. We're getting old Russ. Like we might get
that's what people are thinking about. And then even Seattle
whatever
Russ,
we have from the last
Right.
2 years. Like, can it be something in between that? Like that's still bad, you know. Like,
yeah, that's all.
you don't know. You don't know what you're gonna get.
It's
Still,
all
he's
bad,
getting
Grady.
older.
Come on.
So you're telling me? So you're telling me that Russell Wilson ain't better than ALC off the top? Is that what you're saying?
No, that's not what I'm saying at all.
I'm not. To be honest, I don't know, man. I don't
Not what
know.
I'm saying.
I don't know, man. You better get another
I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it though because
Russell
he has
Wilson
to
is
come
Baker
in and learn
Mayfield.
another. He's gonna have to come in and learn a fucking brand new
And
system.
you love Baker Mayfield.
No,
and
he's
you
gonna
love
have
Baker
to come in
Mayfield.
and learn.
I'd rather have Baker Mayfield.
But
I would
what
take
if we
Baker
can't
in a
get him?
fucking second. Over Russell Wilson? Yes. Over Russell fucking Wilson.
But does Baker have the hardware? Does Baker have the hardware? Does Baker have the game plan?
Chemistry with all of the guys on the offense, which AOC has better chemistry with them right now because he's played with them already. You know, it's
it looked like it.
So,
it looked like it. It looked like he had real good confidence. He looked like
he
looked like he had really good chemistry with them in the Minnesota game.
He still played better than most rookies, except for fucking CJ Stroud.
Yeah. If you actually go look up Russell Wilson's fucking stats, I'm like, damn, bro, like this motherfucker's like, hey, he played a couple good games, right? He really he averaged fucking 198 yards a game, bro. Interceptions, fumbles. It was a lot of fucking coming back from behind, throwing fucking shit, bro. Like, I mean, yeah, he can have highlights.
Like in the last,
I'm not saying he can't play. I just don't want him as a Raider, bro. I just can't do it. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work for me. It's not gonna work. It won't work. And if it does work, I'm not gonna say no.
Opinion.
Like,
but the only thing is like if he does come, obviously, I trust enough in AP to know that fuck it. Like I think AP is gonna get him in line then. If he do bring him in, I think bro. Max Crosby and AP ain't gonna let that shit ride in fucking in Vegas, bro. That shit's not going to fucking go down there,
bro. It's not gonna work.
I'm saying. Like, so if they like obviously if they sign him, those guys are gonna have to give the okay on it, especially AP. So if AP has enough confidence in that, I'll take that. That's the only thing I'm saying.
Hey, imagine this fucking just picture this shit, bro. Picture this shit right now, right? Fucking AP's in the office.
I'm with my coach. I'm with my coach.
Hey, picture this shit. Fucking AP just walks out of his office, right? He goes over there to fucking Devontae's fucking benching. He's like, hey, Dan, let me talk to you real quick. Think about Russell Wilson.
Like, well, at the end of the day, I don't think he's gonna go that way. I don't think he's gonna go in that direction anyway. Like, as much as we're talking about, I still don't think he goes in that route. Like I said this earlier, like he's not like
there's no way.
It goes against what he said like earlier in the week too. Like that he doesn't want to fucking put a band-aid on that position anymore.
Nope.
He wants to get a franchise guy for the next fucking decade, dog. Like, fuck.
Well,
like,
it looks like he knows that going from 5 to 7. Going to 5, he ain't gonna get those. He ain't gonna get Jaden Daniels. He must know that he's not gonna get Jaden Daniels.
Why don't you do this after the first round? Fucking move. Can you move up while the round is going, or do you have to wait until that person's turn?
You can move up anytime you want.
So, like, say right when the fucking draft starts, or whatever. Now we say we move up to like 6 or 7, trade with one of the whoever's at 6 or 7, whatever, and then try to get to like 3 or 4. Try to jump like that. You know what I mean? Just boom, boom. Try to make 2 moves to jump up. You're probably still going to give the same amount of players, but not so much up front. You know what I mean?
Probably more. Probably more.
Well, I mean, I don't think so. Well, it all depends. But if you can work something out to where it's like I'm just saying if you can work something out to do something like that, they can jump like right when it starts right now, we can call up, say Arizona A. Let's fucking can we get Arizona's fourth right now?
Ooh, that'd be
Can we
that'd
do
be a
that right
good
now?
spot. That could be a good spot to jump into. That's
So
a good point. Dog. That's a good point. Nobody's been talking
I
about
think
4.
they're.
Actually, I don't know why.
I
They
think they
went from
might get.
3. They went from 3 to 5 or 7, but nobody's really talking about 4. And Arizona could maybe be looking at that if like guys like Marvin Harrison are already gone. If Marvin Harrison's there for 4 or 5,
they're taking them.
Those teams are taking him.
Yeah.
Those teams are taking Marvin Harrison.
Or maybe even
second round this year though.
He ain't going that far down.
They're gonna get Oduze or Neighbors. One of them guys will reach for that.
Like there's no way that. Like I think earlier I was talking about the Raiders because the fucking the stupid ass Chargers fucking like their blog page and shit like that was talking about maybe the Raiders trading up with them so they can go back to 13 and gain more picks. You know what I mean? Because they want to do that shit. Like they want to be able but they said also threw in there, but if like Marvin Harrison Jr. or like or a top receivers they're available, they just might go 5 at receiver. I can see that
because they're gonna
5
and then go from 5 to 3.
Getting,
if they're
why are we talking of going to 5 then? Why are we talking of going to 5? They're not going to get their receiver they want. Well, maybe they might.
Yeah.
Nah. Bro,
one of those three. One of those three.
Drafts around the corner anyway. That's the good thing. The combine's done. Drafts around the corner, but next week, you know what I mean? It's fucking free agency. That's the shit where we pretty much got more focus on. You know what I mean? For free agency, because all of this, the combine and all that shit, that was cool, but free agency is fucking going to be the biggest fucking thing in this offseason, practically, like, especially if we do go in the route of like trying to get like a Russ or something like that, because that's where free agency is going to take place. Like, you know what I mean? Or Leonard Williams, you know what I mean? Like fucking guys like that, like Christian Wilkins. You know what I mean? Fucking, there's a bunch of fucking, free agents guys that we should be fucking talking about.
They tagged him today.
Who?
Wilkins, isn't it that D tackle from Miami?
I don't think so. No, I think Ravens.
They tagged him today. They tagged the one from the Ravens. Got tagged. I think Wilkins got tagged.
I don't think so.
No, I don't
think Josh Allen got tagged too. That's what I want. Not Josh Allen.
No, he didn't get tagged.
Wow.
He didn't?
Dolphins reportedly bypassed using franchise tag on Christian Wilkins.
That was today?
Yeah.
Ooh. That's a good one to go get. But they'll probably offer him a buku money. I don't even know if Miami has money.
Who else were we talking about earlier that got tagged?
This who got tagged. This who got tagged right here. Josh Allen got tagged. Brian Burns got tagged, and Kyle Duggar.
Oh, Saquon does not receive franchise tag, so he will test free agency.
They placed it.
Matabukit, Snead got tagged.
So Chris Jones didn't get tagged, or what is he doing?
Okay, look. Okay, this is what I'm reading to you right now. Okay, so Josh Allen got a non-exclusive franchise. Brian Burns got a non-exclusive. Who are you asking? Jalen Johnson got a non-exclusive franchise tag. Chris Jones. There's no Chris Jones.
Chris Jones Stokes Raiders rumor with emoji tweet.
Yeah. Hold on.
What's up, man? What's up, my dogs?
Well, then if that's the case, if he's coming, then we're sticking with AOC. L'Jarius Sneed.
What did he fucking put on fucking Twitter that he fucking put an emoji?
Antonio Winfield, not tagged. Barkley, McKenna, Christian Wilkins. Yeah, so yeah, so
you're talking at least $30 million for Chris Jones.
Yep. So then we're not gonna have money for a quarterback either way, so we're gonna have to go cheap. So AOC starting. We got it. What I'm trying to get at, bro, and it sucks because I mean, even Jaden Daniels didn't perform, right? Even though coach talked to him and knows him and drafted him, whatever. However it worked.
Okay. He put on his. Somebody put or chef BC and they put you do this and you're dead to us. And Chris Jones put like a handshake. So like the Chiefs putting like if you do this, you're dead to us, right? And then he
Like
put like
that.
a handshake.
Okay.
Supposedly
Yeah.
like he put like that. Supposedly that means like he's. I guess like they're telling him if you do this, you're going to. So he fucking already shook hands with the Raiders, dog.
Damn. So it's a
What's
deal. So okay, so Gravy. So we got to. I guess we're over a little bit of time. So listen, if
Gravy,
Chris
you know
Jones
what happens if Gravy does that? Gravy said, "Fuck the picks." He told me, "Fuck the picks." If we get Chris Jones,
I don't care. I don't give
go
a
get
shit.
looks like we're
whatever
getting Russ for
quarterback you
2
want.
years.
Go get whatever
Yeah.
quarterback you want. If you get Chris Jones,
I'll take
trade all your fucking picks. Trade all your fucking picks.
I take great Chris Jones. I would like to get Patrick Queen or the dude
you're gonna need an offensive lineman.
Or you know, the thing is, if we draft Penix, we're gonna have to make that right side.
bro.
If we get Chris Jones, we're not taking no fucking Penix. We're gonna go get Drake May or Jaden. If we get Chris Jones, we're going for it all.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, that's what I said. Go ahead, do it.
Okay.
I don't give a fuck.
Chris Jones just got signed by the Kansas City Chiefs. No, I'm talking about
then I'll go back. Then I would go back to my other way. Hey, Wilkins is there. So is Leonard Williams still there. But they're cheaper, but they're gonna be less. You know, I'm not saying the dominance, but we all have to agree that Chris Jones is the best defensive tackle in the league. So if we don't get Chris Jones, then there's other people in free agency that we could go get. You know, Johnson got tagged, so he ain't gonna be there. That was my guy to go get. You know, I would have Johnson.
Facts, fuck those picks.
Corner from Chicago.
Yeah, Chicago. Yeah, I wanted him, but yeah, we could draft one.
Ooh, look at Beasley. Ooh, is he better
Chris
than
Jones
Donald?
is not better than Donald. That's true. That is true.
I don't know what games you be watching. That ain't true.
Yeah, 3-time defensive fucking player of the year. You gonna put disrespect on Donald like that?
Fucking Gravy, bro. Gravy got some fucking balls on him, dog.
He is good.
I never said Chris Jones was better than Aaron Donald.
Yeah, suck shit.
Chris Jones is the up and coming Aaron Donald.
He's the best defensive tackle.
But he's the best defensive tackle right now. Aaron Donald didn't do what Chris Jones did.
Yeah, Chris Jones did ball this year. I would say Chris Jones was better this year. Yeah, he's a game changer. For sure.
And it's going to take away
but when you're talking about, put it this way, Gravy, put it this way. If you're talking about Aaron Donald and putting Chris Jones even on that level, that's just telling you something.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But do you put him in that category? Do you put Chris Jones in that type category? I do.
What category?
Of Aaron Donald.
Oh yeah.
This game though with the pick up there. But do you put Chris Jones in the category of Aaron Donald now?
Of course.
Okay. Right now, yeah.
Well, look, man, if you really, really think about it, man, Aaron Donald's been doing it for years. Chris Jones has been developing into an Aaron Donald type, but I mean, they're their own player. But I mean, you're going to reference him, but Aaron Donald, right as of right now, and as he's still in the league, he's still more dominant than him. He just, you know what I mean?
You got to think of you know, Aaron Donald, the Bosa's and the Watts are all younger. Now the pass rusher, being a 3 technique defensive lineman, is to do what they're doing is crazy, bro. You know what I mean? It's crazy. You look at tape of Chris Jones is moving dudes to the backfield, 2 guys with 2 arms in the backfield. No one does that shit. And then it will do us a favor because we don't have to face this motherfucker all the time disrupting our offense.
Yeah.
You take away.
I would regardless of whatever, I would if he's here or not here, bro, I'd rather him not just be in our division. So if he's not here against us, bro, I'd rather him not be in the division. So
you have the rings. You want a 3-peat. They got money now. They locked up their corner. So if all they need to do is get some receivers, and then they're gonna get better. But if they lose Chris Jones, that defense is drastically messed up.
Bro.
Unless they
But
find
imagine
somebody
this
else.
line. Imagine this line right here. Just imagine it. Damn.
I don't know. I'll take Wilson out of there, but
Jesus.
Fuck.
Sound like combine low.
Bro, how can you not trust that he's gonna get better? He's gonna get better.
we shouldn't have waited. We shouldn't have waited.
He's
We
gonna
shouldn't
get
have
better
picked
under
him from the
this.
get-go.
Like, there's no way that these guys are not gonna get him into shape, dog, and actually fucking they're gonna make him reach his potential, dog. Telling you.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he better.
He is, dog. He's going to, like, especially being like, I think he's gonna be the type of guy, like, now that he's healthy, he's gonna be the guy that's gonna want to be doing this. Crosby is training Wilson. You know what I mean? Like, he's gonna be doing that type of shit. Like, he's gonna get better, dog. He's gonna be like they say, iron sharpens iron, dog. Like, right now he's not like iron, but like, you know what I mean? But he's that it just applies, dog. Like, in this off season, now that he's training with like that type of guy, like, I think he's gonna get better.
Hey, I'm glad you mentioned that, Rick Hill. That those offensive linemen look dope too. We stay at 13. Even if we do what you said, what they were talking about.
Is this a fucking okay? We got people arguing about best defensive player ever: Reggie White, LT, or Ray Lewis.
I'm gonna say the refs.
Yeah, there's a lot of defensive players in this fucking in this league.
I remember Lawrence Taylor, bro. Lawrence
you
Taylor
know who I can
dope.
fucking consider one, dog, and I think people just because it's so recent they're not putting any respect on it. But when you look back at it, JJ Watt was a fucking beast.
He was dope.
Yeah,
he was dope.
JJ Watt was good. I know you guys aren't gonna like this one. Deion Sanders.
Deion was B. What the fuck? Yeah,
Deion.
But I just think like when you go all around type of shit, like I just always go for guys that are like doing more
touchdowns.
Like, oh yeah, no, I love it. Bro,
Deion Sanders didn't like to tackle nobody, bro. He didn't like to tackle. He sold you up, but he didn't like to tackle nobody. I seen it when they came to Oakland a bunch of times.
They want you to put a poll. Put a poll, Lo.
All right, what's
best
the poll?
Defensive player?
Low, always on the poll, bro. Fuck.
Who do you guys want on there? Okay, LT has to be on there. Reggie White, I would say. Those two I think have to be on there. Who else would you put? Would you put Aaron Donald in there? He's the only 3-time ever.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay, best defense player.
Fuck, dog. There really could only be like 4 names on there. Who is even fucking? You have to make up. You know what we would have to do? You know what we would have to do?
So
to be honest, I think we have to make like a bracket, dog. We have to make like a bracket of like
that's something different.
You know what I mean?
Linebackers.
Because to be honest, like the guys have to be like shit, dog. Like that shit's like there's so many fucking defensive players in this team, like in this that you could consider, dog. Like damn, there was some beasts out there.
Yeah. So I mean, LT.
Ed Reed was a fucking beast, dog.
Reed. Who else?
Ed Reed there was the guy before Ed Reed and Chancellor and all those.
Chancellor, that's another dope
dude, man.
Fucking Sean Taylor was a fucking maniac, bro.
There's so many, man.
Rest in peace, Sean Taylor, man. John Taylor would have changed the fucking safety game before that,
bro. I'm be fucking naming players forever.
Yeah, you can't.
Everybody's gonna have their own opinion, but LT LT,
Reggie White,
Reggie White,
Reggie
yeah. Sean
White.
Taylor,
They
another
changed
one.
it.
Yep.
Ray
How you doing,
Lewis,
Paul?
Ray Lewis was the
Yep.
shit, dog. I can't take that away from Ray Lewis. And he's
Palomar
a
was pretty
fucking,
good. I've always liked
and he
Ryan
was a
Clark.
fucking
Ryan
middle
Clark was all over
linebacker,
the
dog.
place. Yeah.
Brian Urlacher.
Obviously. Oh yeah, Urlacher. I would
You'll forget
Boz
about
was
Urlacher,
until
dog. That
fucking he
fool
met
was a
Bo.
fucking beast, dog.
Clay Matthews, another one. Yep, that's another dope fucking guy right there.
Derek Thomas.
Derek Thomas. Yep.
Derek Thomas.
Not Dom. No, who's
Kansas City Chief, right?
Strahan.
I hate him.
Strahan.
Chief.
Strahan was a bad. He was a bad motherfucker, bro.
Fuck.
Strahan was a bad motherfucker, bro.
Bad motherfucker.
Troy Polamalu.
Howie Long.
Troy Polamalu.
Polamalu, yeah.
Troy Polamalu, dog. That fool was a fucking. That dude was a crazy
right now,
motherfucker, dog.
Lala Zato.
He was always in the right place at the right time. We could go on for hours naming great fucking defensive players, dog. Yeah. That shit's crazy. I love defense is the shit, dog. That's why I hate. You know, you guys remember fucking the greatest hits videos and shit like that? They don't fucking
they don't show them
the fucking big hits at the end of the season. I always remember Reggie Bush getting fucking folded by a I forgot who it was.
Fresno State.
No,
Fresno State.
with the Saints.
Brandon should put Antonio Pierce. There you go.
He was with the Saints, and they fucking the DB from was it Asante Samuel or was it somebody else?
Oh no, that was Dawkins. That was Dawkins. They played Philly.
It wasn't Dawkins. It was their corner. One of their corners. It was one of their corners, but I don't think it was.
I remember that play. They threw the ball a little swing pass.
Yeah, he got fucking folded.
Jamarcus Russell.
He could have played D tackle.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. There's so many that I seen.
There's so many. But I love football. That's why the history of football, it just keeps going though too, dog. There's gonna be other greats, dog. And I want to fucking see Max's name on there one day. I want to see Max being part of that fucking conversation one day, dog. And I think he's on his way to do that shit. I think the work that he puts in, he's gonna get there, dog. I think Max, he's well on his way to, dog. I think he's gonna in the next 2 years. I think next year, especially if we get him some guy like in the middle, like a Chandler Jones to like really fucking like where teams really can't double team Max at all.
Chandler Jones
over. I mean Chandler Jones. Fucking Chris Jones.
Man. You think about bringing that fool back?
Chris Jones. Like if we could get somebody like Chris Jones or like a Christian Wilkins, guys like that to help out Max, dog, it's over, dog. Like Max is taking this league over.
Yeah,
that would be dope.
And we see how the NFL is going more defensively to sew up these quarterbacks. Because there's a lot of good quarterbacks out there. There's a lot of good quarterbacks out there that the defense needs to get to them. And so these Spagnuolo got the answer to all this shit. He can shut you down.
They got me. I'm sorry. I said the wrong name. Ugh, that was a horrible fucking name though, too. Shit, why did I gotta throw that one out? Like, fuck, shit.
I think Raider Biggs is right, man. I think Max is going down. If he keeps it up for a good decade, he'll be one of the greatest Raiders of all time.
Honestly, don't want anyone from a rival. Much rather have Williams, someone who's cheaper and wants to be a Raider. Williams? What Williams?
Leonard.
Oh, Leonard Williams? Yeah. No. That's a very good alternative, dog. I mean, but you can't deny Chris Jones, man. You just can't deny that talent. If you could get him in the building, dog, you got 2 literally defensive players of the year on your roster right there. You know what I mean? They could be fighting over like who's gonna get the defensive player of the year, and that's only a good thing. You know what I mean? So it's like, but I'm not gonna lie, though. Leonard Williams will look good in the Raider uniform, and he can do this. I think he can play a very similar role. I don't know, maybe a notch off, but he can be good, dog. Because I've seen Leonard Williams ball out. Like he's had years like where he's had like I think it's like he's had double-digit sacks. You know what I mean? So as an interior lineman, so if he can, and he had it under Patrick Graham. So that's the only thing. Like I would, I mean, I'm not against that shit. I want Leonard, I want Williams too.
What corners are out there?
There we go.
Ooh, look at Space Beast is talking about taking Fisk. Some people have been talking about Fisk in the second round.
Mm-hmm.
Defensive lineman from Florida State, right?
Yeah. See, a guy that moved up from a didn't even know his name until he hit the combine.
Oh, like another one saying fucking Fisk. Jeffrey Kaiser, fucking I haven't seen you in the chat, dog, but welcome, shit, welcome to Raider Nation. Raider Nation Live, Smokeout Hour. Good shit, man. Fucking hit that like button, dog, and shit. Just come back, dog. That's all we ask. Just come back. Shit, fucking we talking Raiders all the time right here. Chilling. Let me take a rip for that, dog. That's the first time I see that name. Every time I see a name, I'm gonna take a fuck. I always take a rip anyway. I mean, I think it was time anyway for a rip. So.
Hey, who's Raider Paul? We've never seen him before, haven't we?
I don't even know who Raider Paul is.
I was Raider Paul. We never. Nah, Raider Paul's the homie, dog. Hey, I've been seeing more and more of fucking Bo Nix, though. Hey, I'm not gonna lie, fucking Raider Paul. Yeah, I mean,
Paul wants Rattler.
Ooh, I'm not taking Rattler after this weekend, dog. Like, no, that was like the final type of star. Like, Rattler, like you can't do that shit. Like, there's something about not fucking like we were talking so much shit about Caleb earlier, like, but doing that shit, like. You can't go in there fucking like you just disrespecting it. Like if you're gonna go in there and not fucking compete at your best, like that's even the worst to me. Like, you can't do that because you had fucking like I know he had time to prepare and he knew he was gonna do it. You know what I mean? So it's like that's where I like fuck. Like if you're mentally and taking all the advice and you know you're not gonna take it, then you know you're not gonna throw there anyway. Then fuck it. You know what I mean? But. That's gonna look bad in some scouts' eyes anyway. Like that, people are gonna take it like the way they want to. You know what I mean? That's only for interpretation. But when you actually go out there and take a shit, ooh, that's tough.
Don't show it. I'm trying to figure something out right now.
Okay.
Rattler is faster than AOC.
Right. Paul says he wants. I don't know. But he says he wants Bo first. He says Bo Nix is a better pick. He wants him.
So he wants.
I'm not against Bo Nix if we're not gonna take him, like, because I think he's going to be available. I think I wouldn't mind him if we could be able to fucking work something out and get him later. Shit, that'd be fucking awesome, dog. Like I wouldn't mind him. Bobo's cool.
The disrespect for Penix. I thought about that too. If you get Penix, we're gonna have to change
injuries.
Our whole. We're gonna have to change our whole offensive line. We're gonna our right side's gonna have to be. He's a lefty, so our right side's gonna have to be our strong side, and we gotta get dominant right there real quick because we don't want this dude getting sacked from the backside because he's a lefty. Because he's a lefty, and that's our problem is the right side right now. So, being that Bo Nix is right-handed, I'll give the nod to Bo Nix. They averaged out the same in the combine to me. But
if I go,
he got a clean bill of health, brother Paul. He got a clean bill of health from every team that was in the combine.
I gotta go watch their tape. I gotta go watch their tape.
I can't take him. I'm not gonna say that much yet. I'm not taking him at 13.
This is way down. This is down second. If he makes it to the second round,
I'm not taking Bo at 13. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I ain't taking Bo at 13. But if we're not gonna go that route and we're gonna go, because second round to me doesn't mean that he can't be a franchise guy. shit, those are the fucking guys that are, the second round is still a fucking top pick. You know what I mean? Like, but like it's like if you're gonna go a different route and maybe go offensive lineman at 13, and then get like a Bo Nix too, like that's not a bad route to go. Like, but you know me, dog. I'm for the fucking. I'm with the shit, dog. I'm with the fucking. Let's fucking
if
go
you're
on. We're in
if you're
Vegas. Let's
saying that
fucking gamble. I'm in Vegas. Like we're Vegas. We're Vegas. We gotta gamble. Fuck that shit. Fuck them picks. Let's fucking roll the fuck.
big
Just
ups
pull the
to
fucking lever. Pull the lever for the slots, dog. Or our heads are just gonna go. They're gonna just go. Blah. You got fucking 3-7, dog. You got 3-7. Bam, we win.
I wish it worked that way, dude. I wish it worked that way.
We're gonna do it. We're gonna hit, dog. We're bound to hit. You're bound to hit one time, and we're gonna hit it now. AP got that look.
Big ups to the sportsman, man. We gotta give sportsman, bro. We gotta get sportsmans on to see what he thought about the
sportsman in the building.
Bro.
Sportsman in the building.
What up, bro?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What's up, bro?
What up, sportsman? What's cracking, man? Smoke one.
He's still on that field. He's still on that field.
There's no, bro. There's no news about it. You never know, man. Like shit always go sideways. You don't never know, bro. Shit could always turn a different way, right away, quick, bam, boom, right before your eyes. Oh shit, breaking news. You know what I mean? Like, bro, that's the shit about the NFL. We can get fucking next week, and I'm gonna throw a random name out there. Shit. Oh, breaking news. Raiders sign fucking Kirk Cousins. Oh, fuck. What then?
I'll be upset.
Yeah, you see, that's what I was saying, dog. The NFL got to throw you some curveballs sometimes.
I would rather get fucking Rattler than that motherfucker.
And that's just some fucking hypothetical.
I'd rather get Rattler and his slow fat ass.
That's the way the NFL works sometimes. That's all I'm saying. Don't go out there saying Gabe out here fucking saying we gonna fucking.
Well, you just did, Gabe. You just did.
It's just hypothetical shit, dog. I'm just saying, like, this is something like you wake up next week. Oh shit, you wake up breaking news. Oh fuck, we signed fucking Kirk Cousins. Boom, we signed fucking Russell Wilson. What are you gonna do? Like, that's what my question. That's just what is gonna be your mindset? Are you gonna fucking turn on the whole, oh fuck AP type shit? Like, or fuck, what the fuck are they doing now? Like, what's gonna fucking be your fucking train of thought? Like, we gotta prepare yourself for that type of shit. It can happen.
You're gonna have to roll with them no matter what, though.
Nope, I'm out.
I'm out. Roll with them. What you gonna say? I gotta watch no more games now.
I'm out, bro.
All eyes on G. This is the same shit, dog. Like, you know what I mean? After signing Jimmy G, anything can happen. You know what I mean? So I'm pretty sure we're on.
We all gave the dude a chance.
Don't get me wrong.
And we all gave the dude a chance, right?
But this is true. But I do honestly think that AP is gonna have us in better hands, though. Like, because I'm not gonna turn on that yet. Like that shit's. I think he's got us in better hands. So I think we're not going that route anymore. Because I know that they're not. They're fucking in desperate need of somebody to fucking, change the fortunes at quarterback, dog, for us, because we need somebody that back there, dog. If we got somebody back there, we're gonna win next year, even, dog. Like we could win, dog. Like we could win quick. The defense, I think, has proven enough that, like, and then most of it's intact. I think we're gonna add on to it. I'm pretty sure we're gonna add on to it, and I think we're gonna add on some good players. So you get the defense on that level, dog, for a whole year. I'm telling you, dog, those early games that we lost or shit like that, we're in the playoffs for sure last year if we fucking AP has that whole year of coaching. You know what I mean? We start off that whole year like that. Like,
yeah, it would have been a good year.
Sure. So I'm thinking like that, like in the whole year, especially with everybody now on board and with guys, I think that are for damn sure gonna want to come to Vegas and next week. As soon as next week, we're gonna be tough. We're gonna be fucking celebrating next week, dog. Like next week. You know what I mean? Because I got some shit to do next week that's gonna it's gonna hurt my heart. But you know what I mean? But it's gonna fucking, you know what I mean? But like at the same time, I'm going to celebrate, dog, because it's like if you know, you know, if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? I don't want to get into it, but You know what I mean? But like it's just yeah, I just have a feeling, dog, is everything's gonna work out for it. Everything's like everything works out for a reason. You know what I mean? And I think that, like with that part of my life, and then this shit, like with the Raiders and shit like that, I think it's all gonna come together, dog. Like that shit's like it's it's everything comes together, dog, for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
So what is your free agent wish list there?
A defensive
Game.
lineman, a defensive
No,
tackle
who?
for
Give
sure.
me a name. Give me some names. Give me some names, bro.
Leonard Williams, any of the three. Leonard Williams, Christian
Mm-hmm.
Wilkins, Chris Jones. You give me any of those three, I'm happy. Now, if you can go out and get another corner, like, and not even a top corner, if you could get just some solid like pieces on the other side, because I think Jack Jones and Nate Hobbs are solidified to like be, you know what I mean, up and coming fucking stars in this league. I think you get another corner who's like, just like even re-signing a Meek, you know what I mean, and then like getting other corners like to play like the outside, maybe a guy or two to play on the outside, because I think our safeties are going to improve. In I think we got Epps for another year still. You know what I mean? Epps didn't play bad, dog. Like as much as people want to get on him, Epps didn't play bad, and Morig had one of his better years. You know what I mean? So like that's I think we're gonna be, if we can get a corner and any of those fucking three defensive tackles, that's part of my defensive wish list. And signing an interior offensive lineman. Anybody better than somebody that we got right now. That like a center preferred.
This is who I want to go with because I'm gonna get off right now, bro. Was
Oh
gonna
yeah,
say
we're winding down. We're winding down for sure because I have
yeah.
to I have to go to bed because I have to go to work early.
I
I
want to
like
go
5 more
Cat
minutes.
Williams, Big Cat Williams, Leonard Williams. I'll go Leonard Williams. I'll go Cushberry for our center across the board, Jacobs, and personally, we need a cornerback. So Howard's a little bit too old for me. I will go Tyron Smith. Cowboys. Give him about a year.
That's not a bad pick. I like that.
I'll take
I've always liked
those because it'll be two new offensive linemen.
USC.
Well, I mean, because he's lower on the offensive tackle coming out of Cowboys. You know what I mean?
Gravy.
The Cowboys really didn't do shit. You know what I
Gravy.
mean? And then I don't know, bro. I think that'll probably be good.
Dun, 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 dun,
What is that?
you know what that is.
What the fuck
I
does
have
that
no
mean?
idea what that is, bro. Like dead ass, bro.
Stop
Like
playing.
What does that mean?
I'm being dead serious, bro. Like dead ass, bro.
What does that mean?
I have no
Victory,
idea.
dog. Victory. That's that's
You
USC.
see,
You know what that is.
50,000 people over here going like this. Looks
Doing what? Is that Virginia? Or
two.
the smoking?
You guys know what
That's just two. 50,000 people putting up number 2.
Then so they're going like that. Be like,
it's victory.
Scissoring, bro. The scissoring.
I would.
I have no. I'm being dead serious. I had no idea that, but that's what I'm thinking.
Low. The two of them get together and go like this.
That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. The scissoring, bro.
Well, you don't want to doing this. What the fuck?
I love to be a lesbian.
But I would go after Chris Jones, Leonard Williams, Wilkins.
You want them to be doing
I would like to get. I would like to get.
You want to play sword fight? What the fuck? Like this is better, though. Like,
you ain't seen Fresno State going like this.
I'm a lesbian at heart, bro. Or you go like this, throwing the weenie and the
He's sword fighting.
Pause. I can lick.
You want a sword fight with Mandingo, man. You want a sword fight with the Mandingo, you might get knocked out. I'll try to go full blown on Patrick Queen, bro.
For sure. Okay. We'll end it on this topic.
I like what Lowe said, man. Tyron Smith would be a good addition to our offensive line.
And the one of the biggest reasons why I say that is
No,
because
Cushion. Hey, the other fool, that Cushionberry. That's his name, right?
Cushionberry, yeah, Cushionberry.
Yeah, the center.
Yeah, from the Broncos.
That'd be nice. That'd be nice.
Yeah. He's the number one center on the league on the list right now.
Gabe said we're trying to move from 5 to 7 low. I heard that news. I really didn't get in depth with it. Like, what quarterback's going to be there? Are we reaching for a quarterback there? We could be trying to get one of these offensive linemen.
That
you know
5?
what I mean? Yeah, we
But
could
I
be
mean,
trying to get
at this
one of these
point,
offensive
look at
linemen.
think
I
about it
would
like
say
this.
at 15.
Think about it like this: if it costs too much for us to go up, Telesco's gonna have to be like, look, man, no, listen, we're gonna have to do this shit, right? So this the bumpy dickheads. So check this out. Because if we have Getson, if we can't go too high, bro, look, if we can't go too high, we're gonna need all the.
Who said fucking
Mayfield had one
Mayfield?
good year, y'all. Crazy as fuck.
Stop. Who said Mayfield?
Hey,
no, we said
man, that's Lowe's dude. Lowe has a man crush on him. I don't know why.
I don't like Mayfield, dog.
Lowe and Baker Mayfield. Lowe and Baker Mayfield like this.
The lesbians at heart, bro. Don't be mad because I'm a lesbian at heart, bro. Leave me alone.
What the fuck?
Lowe and Baker
Yeah.
Mayfield.
Oh, see, you like this. You like this. You see, I told you. I knew it.
Lowe Baker Mayfield go like this.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, like, dude, everyone wants us to go get fucking Russell Wilson. There's all this craziness, bro, but it doesn't make fucking sense. The only thing that makes sense is to fucking stack up the offensive line, get fucking Josh Jacobs back. You know what I mean? And then try to get somebody to bring some competition in. Don't spend a lot of money. Don't spend a lot of money. Look at my point. Exactly what we were talking about earlier. Who's throwing to Marvin Harrison Jr.? If he's not coming out this year, he can come out next year. But yet at the same time, if we're planning on winning any kind of playoff games, we're still going to be deep in the fucking. If we don't trade our picks away, you know what I'm saying, to go up and go get a fucking quarterback. That's all I'm saying. But so in this scenario, we would need all the offensive linemen that we could possibly get. So I would take another offensive lineman, take another fucking guard. Who gives a fuck? You know what I mean? Or take another tackle and develop them, bro. Then you have 2-3 tackles, bro. You're good to go. Then you can start getting all the other players that you want. Russell Wilson, whoever the fuck, bro. You know what I mean? Like, but you need to build that offensive line, bro. Bottom line. It doesn't matter who comes in or as a rookie or if it's Russell Wilson. We need offensive linemen, bro. Dead ass. The reason why is because look, if we get Russell Wilson, right? And even though I'm against it, right? I just don't like it. Say we go get fucking Russell Wilson, right? We're gonna need an offensive lineman to fucking back him up. In order for him to quote unquote cook, he's gonna have the same fucking, have the same fucking ceiling as any rookie that comes in behind him, or AOC by that fact. You know what I mean? Because the offensive line is gonna be so good, but Russell is better than AOC. I'm not gonna lie, but we have to realize that if we can't move up, we can't get anything, and we don't want a band-aid quarterback like our coach says. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna make sure that any quarterback that comes in is not going to be all beat up, so it'll be all offensive line.
Hey,
I don't mind going number one offensive line.
Fuck them picks. Fuck them picks if we get those
guys.
We get those guys, fuck them picks.
Yep.
But that's why I think next week is very, very important.
Fuck them picks. So fuck them picks is either going up to 1, 2, or 3, or 5 or 7.
3.
But what if we don't get? What if we go to 5 or 7? We don't get a quarterback.
3. We got to go to 3. If we get those guys that we want on the defense that we're talking about, the guys that we're talking about, if we're able to go get those guys, I think that's going towards the direction of you're telling these that means you're telling these free agents you're ready to win. That means you're telling these free agents, because if you're getting those top-notch guys, they're not coming here to fucking play around. They are obviously believing in that this team can fucking, is a couple pieces away or something like that. You know what I mean? So if you bring in these type of guys, dog, for the fucking in free agency, I think you say fuck them picks. Fuck it.
Yeah. So Paul, hold on. Let me answer this shit real quick, dog.
Because the last thing. Because one thing, the last thing I would just say on this is that if you get those guys, you're gonna sign up for a couple years. any of those free agents, you're gonna probably end up signing up for a couple years anyway. So you're fucking afforded to maybe lose a couple draft picks in the next couple years. That's all.
So I didn't hit
That's
you
all.
up, Paul. We were having a conversation when you hit me up, and I said at the moment I wanted fucking Russell Wilson, bro. But after the conversation that I heard, and it's okay, like that's like what I was tripping out on because I was all in for it, but I didn't give an explanation. My explanation is a simple fact is he's just not going to be a fucking fit.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? He's just not
it's
going to be a
his
fit, bro.
thing.
After Max Crosby said that he's the one that makes the funniest fucking sounds when he sacks him. Because he goes, who's the one sound? Somebody asked Max Crosby in a fucking interview, who does who makes the funniest sounds when you sack him? He's like, man, I ain't saying nothing. Or who sounds like a little girl when you sack him and shit like that. And he goes, Russell Wilson makes the funniest sounds, bro. He's not gonna really fucking. It's not gonna work, bro. It's not gonna work. And Paul, that motherfucker said, I hit him up, bro. Nah, you messaged me, dog, and I just fucking answered the question, dog. Don't be doing that shit, dog.
Way to go, Paul. Way to go. But either way, if we
either
move
way,
up,
bro. Either way, we need offensive line.
free agency is the cap on my list. And then if
Next
we
week,
don't,
hey,
if we don't,
that's
we
the
don't get
thing,
down,
bro.
we don't get down and get aggressive with that, then it
Talk
ain't
about
gonna
that.
matter if we go to 1 or 3 and get this dude because it ain't gonna matter.
True.
Hey, on Thursday, do you want to fucking tomorrow? You want to pull up some like, you know how I know we were gonna do fucking film on the other guy. You want to put up like on free agents better? 'Cause that's the more fucking closer thing.
Yeah, I got you. I'll pull up some shit.
Yeah, some film on just like we'll put some top free agents. I'll send you some names of the free agents, and oh yeah, in the chat too, you guys. In any other chats, you guys want us to fucking just talk about or just topic about talk about any of you guys is like that you guys want to come
Yeah.
to the fucking actual free agents that want to come here, dog. You know what I mean? We'll actually put up we'll just put up some film in the background. We'll talk about the player. You know what I mean? See if fucking how you guys feel about bringing him in or something like that. You know what I mean? So we'll talk about some shit on Thursday. We'll bring some of that shit up, and then whatever you want to do, though.
Yeah, no. I was actually when we were fucking around, I was trying to what I was looking at. I was some film that I got, so we can watch some shit and kind of chop up some shit, man. But no, yeah, I'll get some. Okay, you give me a couple players, Gravy. You send me a couple players, and I'll get some footage on them, and I'll put it all together.
For sure.
And then we'll just fucking watch it on whatever, and then just figure it out.
Yeah. Well,
It's not gonna be the most professional, but I'll get it done. But yeah, so we'll be live on Thursday at 8:00. So.
Yep.
Chris Jones.
So for sure,
Chris
man.
Jones.
Hey, fucking, but that's for today, dog. Fucking, everybody. Big thanks for everybody who came, dog. Shit, that shit was
appreciate you
cool.
guys.
Fucking 2 hours, 20 minutes, dog. You know what I mean? We're fucking, it's already almost fucking 11 o'clock and shit. I gotta go bed. Fucking gotta go work tomorrow. Yep. But yeah, man. Hey, thanks. It was a cool day. Dog. We were talking about shit up the whole fucking time. It passed by quick. But yeah, man. You guys, Thursday, Raider Nation Live. You know what I mean? Fucking, we're gonna be, and I mean, it's always a smokeout hour. You know what I mean? But that one's just more. Like we gotta keep it on the low a little bit more. You know what I mean? No. But now this is smokeout. This Tuesday. This is. You know what I mean? This is Tuesday, fucking the smokeout hour. You know what I mean? It's just chilling. But yeah, Thursday. Go catch that shit at 8:00. Thanks for fucking I'm gonna take a rip and then we can fucking end it like the way we end it.
Yep. Shout out everybody.
Hit the like button.
Yeah.
Subscribe to each of us, Raider Game, Raider Nation Live with Dirty Low and Raider Game. Expect the Stogies with Gravy, Coach Gravy tomorrow. Don't know the time yet, but just expect that.
All right. For sure.
You gotta check that out. Guys. Sure like it.
All right, for everybody, you guys have a good one. Be safe.
So end it low, fucking get it. You know how you
fucking.
I would leave this show every single night, man. Be thankful for what you do, got what you don't. Don't drink and drive. And on 3, like we said, 1, 2, 3. Raiders.